boss man.
Talk to me.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Monday Night Football. Washington Commanders versus the Cincinnati Bengals. This game has a 5:15 start. It'll be shown on ABC on your local television dial and ESPN Plus. I'll have the game audio for you. The Cincinnati Bengals telecast. And it should be a good one. I'm really excited. I'm excited to see this new quarterback, Daniels, for the Commanders. And, of course, Joe Burrow for the Bengals. But we've got a little bit. We've got about 21 minutes before dynamic kickoff. Before the dynamic kickoff. So I'll do a little pregame show here. We'll take a look at both teams, as well as the leading stat folks for both of these teams. And we'll work it from there, y'all. Work it from there. Today is the 23rd. So we're quickly approaching the end of the month. Let me do some shout outs to those that have arrived, or at least stopped in at this point. Timothy Leopard in the house. Elishiva Jones. Billy Voles. Sarah Smole. Dab Dave. Looks like that's it. Commanders 1-1, 0-1 away from home. Travel to Cincinnati to take on the 0-2 Cincinnati Bengals. Is it just me, or does Cincinnati do this every year? Get off to an absolutely abhorrent start, and then you look up come playoff time, and there they are. But Cincinnati trying not to go 0-3 on the season. For those of you that like to put a little Skrilla, some scratch, some bacon, some dineros, some dollars, some ducats, some cheddar, some cheese, some money, some moolah on the game, Cincinnati is a 7-point favorite, y'all. 7-point favorite. Minus 350 on the money line. The Commanders getting 7 plus 280. Over under is 47.5. 47.5, y'all. If I was a betting man, and I am not, gambler alert. I like what I'm seeing from Daniels, the rookie quarterback for the Commanders. So I'm going to tell you to take the points and the Commanders. Take the points and the Commanders. I think Cincy will win it, but I think it's going to be by less than 7 points. So I would say take the under if you're betting the over-under. Take Washington getting the 7. And that's it. That's my Valhalla lock. It's been raining thundering most of the day. Where's Miss Sarah's at? 13 in the house. Matchup predictor, according to ESPN Analytics, they don't agree. They don't agree with Valhalla. They give the Bengals a 63% chance of victory today. The Commanders just 37%. Just 37%. This game will take place at Paycor Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. 78 degrees and cloudy. 78 degrees and cloudy. All right, a look at the statistical leaders for these teams. For passing yards, Daniels leads the Commanders, 40 for 53, 410 yards. Burrow leads the Bengals, 422 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing yards, B. John Robinson leads the Commanders, 29 carries, 173 yards, and a touchdown. For Cincinnati, Zach Moss is the good dude, 21 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown so far this year. Receiving yards, this is interesting. Austin Eckler, the new pickup for the Commanders, 7 receptions, 99 yards in 2 games. Gesicki leads the Bengals, the tight end, 10 receptions, 109 yards. For these two teams, as far as standings are concerned, Washington is 1-1. They're in second place in the NFC East. With a win today, they would move up into a tie with Philly. New York in third. And how about them Cowboys bringing up the rear in the NFC East as we come to the end of week 3? In the AFC North, that's where Cincinnati hails. Pittsburgh leads the division with a perfect 3-0 record. Baltimore 1-2. Cleveland 1-2. And Cincinnati trying to get to 1-2. Cincinnati currently in last. Are you doing the Seahawks game next Monday? Yeah, it's literally it's scheduled on the main page, bro. Yep, doing the Seahawks game next Sunday or next Monday. 24-13 Bengals. Bills up 6-0 now. This is Miss Sarah. So Miss Sarah has made 2 comments, and one of them was about a baseball game, and the other one was about another football game. I'm neck and neck in one of my fantasy matchups. My rival has Burrow. I have Kincaid in the Buffalo defense. Alrighty. All right, so we got about 10 minutes to kickoff. Dynamic kickoff, y'all. Let me find this audio. 2 bets so far. 2 bets made.
$29 in Internet 806.
I'm a little worried here.
Eagles
Let's see.
Radio Network.
There we go.
Cincinnati fans, hear what Coach Taylor and the players have to say after each game.
And again, we'll be listening on the Cincinnati broadcast.
On the Sirius XM app. Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and
15 likes,
executives
66
all day long
views.
on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app.
Bob recommends we all go to collegeadvantage.com. First down.
Well, that's not entirely
The
unexpected.
Raiders are helping me
Classic
win
Bob.
fantasy. They went -5 points.
You already know when your document halts, call
Billy
once.
bets 1,000
But
on
we
the
don't
Commanders.
stop at printers. We provide
Good
video
bet, man. I'm
walls and
telling you.
interactive
Upset
displays
alert.
to energize any group
Upset
work
alert,
area.
y'all.
You probably have a smart TV in your conference room, but
Cincinnati
did you know
about to
touch
come in
displays
here.
elevate participation and increase engagement? From training rooms to boardrooms, our
Actually, the
all-in-one
Commanders
touch screens
about to come in
empower your
here.
team to transform the way they collaborate. Schedule
And
a demo at
snatch a victory.
waltzbusiness.com, the official
Savory.
document solution.
All right, that didn't work well. That didn't work well. All right, let's keep the mouse on the right screen, sir. I'm good. This thing is on 15-second mode, so my reply to you went in no man's land. Yep, 15 seconds, y'all. We're trying to combat the bots. So you just have to wait 15 seconds between your posts. That'll make it so the bots can't post as often. Again, moderators tonight, just like last night, we're not going to time out or ban the bots. We're just going to let them roll. And because it makes it so it takes up less room on your screens, especially if you're on mobile. But this delay, the 15-second delay on chat, it doesn't delay your chat 15 seconds. It delays your second chat 15 seconds. So just relax a little bit. Danny Fan in the house. What's up, Danny? What's going on, Danny? Danny bet on the Bengals.
Bengals.com/sweets to get yours today.
Get ready for game day with Mixicals.
All right, y'all, I'm going to step off for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Of the Cincinnati Bengals. Harnessing the essence of fruits, flowers, and herbs, Mixicals takes your drinks from the sidelines to the end zone. Whether it's cocktails or mocktails, elevate your beverage game to MVP status with
they
Mixicals.
beat a couple good
Available
teams.
at the Party Source and other Cincinnati area retailers or online.
They beat a
at
couple good teams.
Mixicals.com.
Now the proof is in the pudding now. Now we got division
Mixicals,
games,
proud partner
2
the
of them in the next 3
Cincinnati
weeks,
Bengals.
and a prime time, well, not a prime time, but a national game
Inside out with the Daner
when they go play in Germany or
The
London or
Athletics,
wherever they're
Paul
going.
Daner Jr.
Welcome back to Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Kickstand Cocktails, right here on the Bengals Radio Network. And is brewing. The energy is bubbling up to the top. And pleasure to welcome the man that covers the Bengals from the Athletic and hosts.
It's always been on a 5-second delay.
Doing good.
We've always had a 5-second
Hall of Famer on Ring of Honor
for that
night.
reason.
Box, congratulations to you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I got to tell you, man.
Hey, James Daniels towel over his head.
Blew a lot of people away with the Odell Beckham-like play, but we've seen Cam Taylor show potential from the time he got here.
Yeah, you know,
mentally
I spent a lot
ready.
of time this week kind of
for those of you watching on ESPN, it'll be Aikman and Buck on the call. We, of course, are listening to
guys are telling me stories
the
about
Cincinnati
how
Bengals
he was
broadcast.
Late for a Saturday walk-through practice, and people literally no one knew where he was. It was like calling saying, Dax Hill telling me, I said, is he in the hospital and didn't tell us? And then showed up with about 10 minutes left in that practice.
I think Love's going to play this week,
Maybe you
Schmidt.
should have just pretended you had something,
week.
taking yourself to the hospital anyway, because you don't want to see the look on their faces. But he was a guy that needed to grow up a little bit as a young guy, as a rookie. And he talked about needing to kind of clear some of the clutter that he had
What's up, man?
off the field and focus a little bit more on who he needed to be on it. And once he did that and really kind of simplified his life, he saw the returns on the field. You saw that last year. And then this offseason, he took it to the next level.
Yeah, probably,
right? I mean,
probably Steve.
He graduates and puts time in to do that at Nebraska. You see he did work in the community with his – he wanted to have some camps that he was doing. He did it in Lincoln. He wanted to do one here, back in Montgomery. And it's shown like he feels himself playing clear and living up to that crazy potential that he has, and that is plays like the one you saw last week in Kansas City, because he's capable of making those.
No question about it. Let's talk about that 12 personnel. They're throwing the ball a lot out of that.
Yeah, you know what? We talked about 12 personnel last week, right? And to look for a lot of that. And
less than 10 minutes to start, y'all. Less than 10 minutes to kick off.
The biggest difference was they've used it before. They threw out of it a ton. They threw out at a much higher rate than they ever had. Usually they're running out of it. Success rate, though. How about this? 2021 and 12 and 13 personnel was 41%. 2022, 46. Last year, 42%.
I don't think they ever put him on IR, Schmidt. I don't think they did. They said he could play this week. This morning on the sports shows.
Teams get used to it. We don't know. And certainly there's things that are now on tape. But when this staff finds something that works, they lean heavy into it. And I'm telling you, if people could have seen Dan Pitcher's face this week when we talked to him about the concept of having 12 personnel with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase as your two outside receivers at the tight end, it lit up.
Saw that.
Keep an eye on that.
Another hurricane in the Gulf. I saw that.
Higgins back this week.
All right, lastly, let's talk about the rotation of Chase Brown and Zach Moss.
Yeah, another tidbit from our conversation with Dan Pitcher this week, where he said any discrepancy, last week was 80-20 snap count for Zach Moss, is strictly early season, small sample size, and nothing necessarily specifically about either guy. Look for Chase Brown to be more involved than that. That said, that third down role is Zach Moss's right now, because they want to give him all the reps in practice, because there's so much involved in picking up blitzes and standing next to Burrow in those plays that if you didn't give that guy all the reps in practice, if he's going to be the one that had to be out there, he felt like he'd be doing them a disservice. So they really leaned into Zach Moss being that guy.
How many unbeatens we got left in the NFL? 4 or 5?
Chase Brown in other situations.
All right, Paul Daly
and I
Jr.,
think that first game, I think Buffalo could go undefeated as well through 3.
Podcast as well. Up next is the Washington Commanders and Cincinnati Bengals on a primetime Ring of Honor night. Dan Hoard and Dave Lapham have the call up next, right here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
If you love golf, then you should never turn off PGA Tour Radio. Hear from the biggest names in the sport.
Champion golfer of the year, Xander Schauffele. I think best round of golf ever in my life.
Listen to special shows from people who love
So, Danny, you got real money on this game tonight?
Alice Cooper.
There's a putt, must be 90 feet long, and you make that putt.
5 if Buffalo wins. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Through your iron shots and have predictable distance.
It's all golf, all the time on PGA Tour Radio, Channel 92 in the car, and on the SiriusXM app.
Hi there, it's Will Arnett here, host of Smartless, a podcast I do with my pals Sean Hayes and Jason Bateman. On Smartless, we connect people from all walks of life with special guests from Larry
in the
David,
house. Sorry to hear about your family member,
Schwarzenegger, Presidents Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and Bill Clinton. But it's an off-the-cuff podcast examining the nooks and crannies of an English muffin to breaking down world affairs. And now you can hear every new episode a full week early on the SiriusXM
Buffalo,
app.
Minnesota,
Just
Pittsburgh,
search Smartless to join the fun.
Shohei Ohtani. There it is! The first first player in Major League Baseball to have a 50-50 season.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of Sirius XM.
This is a remarkable freaking accomplishment.
Hear instant reaction on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
It's incredible. Guy's unreal.
And expert analysis on MLB Network Radio.
He is the type of player that can evolve into anything he wants to be.
Live sports talk when you need it is on Sirius XM and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Cincinnati fans, hear what Coach Taylor and the players have to say after each game on the Bengals channel. 806 on the Sirius XM app.
Touchdown, Bengals!
You're listening to Sirius XM.
This is the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Bengals football is brought to you by Paycor, proud to be the official HR software provider of the Cincinnati Bengals. Fifth Third Bank. Score big with Bengals banking. Visit 53.com to join the roster and earn exclusive perks.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Bengals fans, get more of the great content you crave right now
Right,
on the
I'm back.
SiriusXM app. Just search Cincinnati Bengals on the app
Rate
and tap
projected
the favorite
finish
star.
1-16.
Not only
This
hear
is
the game
RM.
with
What's
your
up,
hometown
RM?
announcers, but you'll also get access to the pre- and post-game shows. And come back during the week for extra Bengals content, including coach and player press conferences, special team-specific shows, interviews, and much more. It's all on the SiriusXM app. Download it and search Cincinnati Bengals today.
Baseball's postseason race heats up on MLB Network Radio.
It's funny though, I was laying down.
Every pitch, every swing, and every catch matters. MLB Network Radio brings you all the live action.
Never seen a play like that!
And expert analysis you need to follow your team. Don't miss a
And I'm
moment
back,
of
I'm back.
the chase. On MLB Network
Raiders
Radio,
gonna win 6 games to Schmidt.
89 and the all-new Sirius XM app.
This is Dave LaGreca, creator of the biggest pro wrestling show on the
beer.
planet, Busted Open. Don't miss myself and my Hall of Fame cast and crew as we break down every story in and out of the ring.
Yeah, he didn't
and
mark
talk
it
to
all.
the
I had
top
no clue you were home.
names in the business, like the legend himself, The Undertaker.
I'm actually glad to be on a real show.
Catch Busted Open live every day from 9 to noon Eastern on Sirius XM Fight Nation, channel
And it's
156
Subway night,
and
y'all.
on the Sirius XM app.
Subway night,
Bengals
the
fans,
boss.
This is Solomon Wilcots. Join me weekdays on the opening drive at 7 a.m. Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88 and on the SXM app.
This
Chase the sweet nectar of the end zone.
is the NFL on Sirius XM.
Free access. They're not a big overload pressure team. They just bring one player off the edge. And, they're going to play a lot of too-high zone like we talked about earlier in the pregame with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase in this football game together. The tight ends.
That was Sheba up in here.
They're going to have to make them pay in the middle of the football field. A big key is they need to establish rhythm early to fully take advantage of any big play
Results in the poll so far, we've got 33 votes. 58% of you picked the Bengals to win.
Baker Mayfield at Tampa Bay against Washington, 37-20. Took control of the football game and then never let it go.
So again, y'all, chat is set to 15 seconds between posts, okay? So you cannot post for 15 seconds after you hit enter on a post, okay? That is to combat the bots. Moderators do not time out or ban the bots if you see them. It just takes up less room
How about cutting it to
in the
4
chat.
tonight? Cut it in half again. They're a heavy zone read team. Run-pass option team, screen team. They're trying to create easy throws to their rookie quarterback, who's an excellent scrambler. If you get out of your rush lane, if you lose integrity, he's going to make you pay. There's no question. He makes one read.
We'll see how
if
good
it's
I
not
can get
there,
synced up
he's
today.
going to tuck it and go, Dan. He's going to make you. He's going to make you pay if you don't play smart. The other thing in this football game, the interior behind those defensive tackles, those linebackers, Dan, they are smart. And, man, they've seen a lot of football. They understand what the offense is trying to do. And
again, we're listening to the Cincinnati broadcast, the Cincinnati radio broadcast. We're doing that because if you play the national, YouTube makes your channel invisible.
The pregame vibe here at Paycor Stadium is amazing. They have turned off the primary stadium lights. Right now they've got some orange lights flashing off and on that give the stadium a really cool orange glow. Fans' cell phones connected to the Bengals app are flashing off and on like strobe lights. I don't think there's a team in the NFL that does a primetime game better than Cincinnati. I know I'm biased, but it's amazing here.
It is. I mean, the coordination of 60,000 people like this. I mean, it's 60,000 acting as one.
Right, the boss,
it really is remarkable. Everybody buys in. Everybody's all in. It's a celebration, man. It's big time.
It's the second year in a row the Bengals have played in prime time in Week 3. Last year they opened 0-2. They got a badly needed win at home in prime time in Week 3 against the Los Angeles Rams, and they're hoping for something similar tonight in Week 3 against the Washington Commanders. In that game last year in Week 3, they inducted new members into the Ring of Honor, and that is obviously going to be the case at halftime tonight. They will be our rulers of the jungle, two of the roughest,
meatball sub with a white shirt, y'all.
Ever to wear Bengal stripes.
That's bravery.
Tim Crumry and Corey Dillon.
And they were, Dan, not only physical, but, man, did they condition themselves. I mean, they were in for the full fight. You know, it wasn't for 2 quarters, wasn't for 3 quarters. At the end of the football game, or if it's in overtime, they're playing as hard and they're playing as efficiently as the first drive of the football game. They prided themselves on being
Jume says go Bengals.
Football conditioned, and they were spectacular at it, man. It was hard work. It wasn't by accident. Hard work by both of them. Their practice habits were second to none.
The primary stadium lights have been turned back on, and the smoke is rising from the pregame pyrotechnics. We are just about ready to go. For Monday Night Football in the jungle, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the coin toss and the start of tonight's game. It's Cincinnati versus Washington coming up next here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Hey, it's Dave Lapham for First Star Logistics, a Bengals sponsor and one of Cincinnati's fastest growing companies. It's where you can score your next great job.
175 views, y'all.
It'll be your
They're
job
playing
to
the
figure
Monday
out
Night
and
Football
arrange the
theme.
best way to ship freight across the country and around the world. First Star gives you a great base salary plus uncapped commissions. Go for the career win. Learn more at firststarlogistics.com and tell them Lapham sent you.
First Star Logistics, opportunity knocking.
I'm Zach Taylor, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Meatball sub, no meatballs. I'm telling you, man, this Daniels is fun to watch. Both these quarterbacks now, but Daniels the rookie for the Commanders. I've seen him on the Red Zone channels.
The line judge has saved a boatload for his kids' college using Ohio's 529 plan. It is tax-free.
They've got the stadium fireworks going off. It is the color like behind me here.
Well, that's not entirely
lit up.
Unexpected.
Classic Bob.
Zach Taylor, the coach of the Bengals. It's his 6th season.
Paycor Stadium is packed tonight. It is packed with fans
and
wearing
Dan
orange
Quinn,
and
first
black.
season as Commanders head coach.
See anybody wearing Washington's burgundy and gold tonight.
He was the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys.
Cincinnati's coin toss
21-23.
Evan McPherson and Akeem Davis-Gaither had a big interception of Patrick Mahomes last week.
I think I have to pause on the audio to get caught up to the video.
Regular season of Week 3 of Monday Night Football. Our coin tonight, tails and heads. I need your option, heads or tails. Tails is the call. And it is tails. You won the toss. You have option to defer. I assume you will receive. And in which direction will you kick? All right, Cincinnati will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, Cincinnati will receive the
Well, the
$1 million
coin
football.
toss accurately called tonight by 34-year-old, 13-year veteran Bobby Wagner. the great linebacker who will one day be in Canton in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's had 100 or more tackles in 12 consecutive seasons. That is the second longest such streak in NFL history. The longest streak belongs to a guy who is
remember the wording on the secondary screen will be ahead of your audio.
Former Washington linebacker London Fletcher.
I'll tell you what, Bobby Wagner, Dan, his football IQ, his ability to diagnose, his ability to see it before it happens is extraordinary. And the opening kickoff, as always, is presented by Altifiber. And field position is going to be a factor in this football game. And why not get started with a tremendous kickoff return for the Cincinnati Bengals?
Tim Krumrie and Corey Dillon up on the jungle
Ricardo
throne,
Moreno
leading the fans in the Who Day chant, and now slamming that big wooden stick into the ground to signify that we are ready to go. Washington winning the toss and electing to defer, so the Bengals will get the ball to begin this primetime game in the jungle. Chase Brown and Travion Williams standing on the goal line, getting ready to return the opening kick.
Wow, we're way behind.
Why not score first, Dan? Why not? I mean, get the upper hand in this football game. Washington wants to play ball control football. Score on your first drive. Score on your second drive. Disrupt that strategy big time.
Austin Seibert, a former Bengal, swings the right leg and thwack. We are underway. Chase Brown fields
we're like 2 minutes behind, yo.
Sprints up the far side numerals to the 20, 25, gets grabbed at the 29 and wrestled to the ground there. So the Bengals start from the 29-yard line.
I'm going to try to refresh this, y'all, because that's way too much of a delay.
He's up to the 37.5. He's about 1.5 yards short. Rookie Mikey Sainristil still making the tackle for Washington.
And Yossi Vash was wide open. There's no question. Washington doing a good job of rallying to the football and tackling at this point in time early in the football game. Huge third down right here. You do not want to go 3 and out at home.
3rd and a short 2 for the Bengals, with the ball across Cincinnati's 37-yard line. Burrow catches a shoulder. All
right, so I got to pause the audio for a sec here, y'all, to get caught up. Stand by. Stand by. Come on, man. Damn.
Shotgun snap, looking, takes off. He'll run for the first down, and he goes into
Burrow,
a feet
first down, Bengals
at the 42-yard line. A 5-yard scramble for Joey B, and a first down for Cincinnati.
Good call, Dan. He slid to the 44-yard line, but they mark it where he gave
Billy
himself
got his beer
up. And that was around the 42-yard line. He basically assumed that hook slide position and line it up again for 1st and 10.
This is unacceptable.
Bengals have it at their own 42. The ball is on the left hash. Burrow in the gun. Moss off his right hip. Joe catches, turns right, gives it to Zach Moss, and he's thrown down quickly at the 44-yard line by Deron Payne, one of the 2 Pro Bowl defensive tackles that starts for Washington.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with running at those guys, trying to anchor them, see if you can double team them a little bit, try to get a pattern as to what they're doing. They do a lot of twisting inside, tackle twists and super loops. If you can guess right, you can crease them pretty well up the gut.
Eric All, the rookie tight end in the game, and he lines up at fullback as the Bengals are in a traditional I formation. It's a handoff to Moss. Great block to seal the edge. Moss runs for a first down out to the numerals at the Washington 41-yard line.
I like the persistence, Dan. Stay with it. If it doesn't happen right away, don't give up on it. Stay with it. Eric All is lined up as a fullback. It's an I formation. Joe Burrow's under center. Eric All is the lead blocker. Big Trent Brown gets his block. Eric All leads it up inside on the linebacker, and off to the races goes Moss.
15 yards on that run for Zach Moss. Chase goes out to the left. Higgins goes out to the right. 2 tight ends in the game for Cincinnati, Sample and All. They're both in 3-point stances. Burrow under center. Play action fake. 5-step drop. Deep ball for Chase.
Yeah.
Got it at the 5.
Wow, touchdown, Bengals.
Bengals. Joe Burrow floating a beautiful ball downfield. Jamar Chase doing the gritty, and the Bengals score a touchdown on their opening drive.
And Dan, he just took off up the sideline. Safety couldn't help.
Burrow to Chase.
He was not going to run anywhere, but
6
right
plays,
up the sideline.
71 yards, took 3:23 off the
Run the ball
clock.
effectively, have a 15-yard scamper.
And the Bengals draw first blood.
And throw the ball down the football field. People are saying, when the Bengals going to stretch the field? Well, Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow just said right now for a big touchdown.
Evan McPherson in to attempt the 33-yard PAT from straight away, and he splits the upright.
The kick is up, and it's good. Ruben, I didn't go to the P.O. box today because I knew I'd be tempted to open that box. I'm going to go tomorrow.
This game started as Joe Burrow delivers a 41-yard touchdown pass to numero uno, Jamar Chase. We'll take a timeout, 11:37 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Cincinnati on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence?
Schmidt's birthday today?
Responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and
Happy
press
birthday,
conference
Schmitty.
audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
Shohei Ohtani. There it is! The first player in Major League Baseball to have a 50-50 season.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of SiriusXM.
This is a remarkable freaking accomplishment.
Hear instant reaction on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
It's incredible. Guy's unreal.
And expert analysis on MLB Network Radio.
He is the type of player that can evolve into anything he wants to be.
Live sports talk when you need it is on SiriusXM and the all-new SiriusXM app.
NFL fans, Christopher Russo here. On SiriusXM Mad Dog Sports Radio, we give you NFL talk with a bite to it. First, it's our Monday morning quarterback, Adam Shine, 9 Eastern.
Let me make sure I'm clear, tough guy.
He looks beyond the wins and losses and identifies the trends you need to know. Every week on Mad Dog Unleashed, you're going to hear Super Bowl MVP Phil Simms and insiders Peter Schrager and Mike
so that
Lombardi
7 points I took
We're talking football all
is
week
gone.
long on Mad Dog Sports Radio Channel 82, in the car, and the SiriusXM app.
Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives.
Connie Fever is just starting, says Ruben.
SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SiriusXM app. You're listening to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Touchdown!
On SiriusXM.
7-0 Cincinnati here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio
Goose
Network.
loves him some
Bengals
Burrow, I
start the
believe.
game with a 6-play, 71-yard touchdown drive. Joe Burrow with a perfectly thrown 41-yard TD pass to his buddy Jamar Chase. Those details.
That was
brought to you
Burrow's
by
100th career
ProLink.
touchdown
Together,
pass.
They'll help you find your next job. Apply at ProLinkWorks.com. That was Joe Burrow's 100th career regular season.
Stealing my lines,
touchdown
announcer guy.
pass. You know, last year, Lapp, in the first 2 weeks of the season, Jamar Chase had 10 catches for 70 yards. Last year, or this year rather, in the first 2 weeks, 10 catches, same number. A slightly bigger yardage total, but not much.
All right, dynamic
97
kickoff.
yards. In week 3 last year, they
Wow.
got to him 12 times for 141 yards. We might
It'll
see
go out of the back of
something
the end zone.
similar tonight. This kickoff by McPherson
Undynamically.
blasted through the back of the end zone
And be
for
brought
a
out to the
touchback,
30.
and the Commanders will have it at the 30.
Yeah, and Jamar Chase, you have number 0, Sanders still, going against number 1. And number 1 just gives him basically a token inside move, breaks it toward the sideline. Joe Burrow keeps it over his outside shoulder so the safety can't
Trying,
help.
Ruben. I'm trying,
They're
buddy.
playing safeties deep, trying to give help on the outside. But Jamar Chase ran a nice route, and Joe Burrow, like we were talking during breakdown, if he threw that ball 50 times, he couldn't have thrown it any better.
The starting quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner.
I can't read the bottom of Up in Smoke's post, but I know it says, I'll remove my pants.
It goes to Austin
I know
Eckler
it.
as Washington came out with
Close.
2 running backs on the field, and the former Charger star picks up 8. running to the 38-yard line.
Well, they ripped it,
nice
too.
Little run on first down there.
Good job up front, and Eckler made a quick cut and went.
Washington stays with 2 running backs. Daniels throws a pass, caught by Eckler, and he gets shoved in the back by Dax Hill and pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line. So a run by Eckler and a pass to Eckler. Nothing new for Austin Eckler, who has always been a great dual threat running back.
No huddle for the Washington Commanders.
Speaking of the Kings, dog catcher, I think the LA Kings have a preseason game tonight.
Daniels flanked by a running back on each side. Zach Ertz, veteran tight end, motions into a wing position on the left. It's a handoff. This time it's Robinson, and the former Alabama standout is tackled for no gain by Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah, they motion Ertz across the formation. Trap block, now go, no go. Bengals defensive front does a good job. Everybody read it out, stayed in their gap, didn't get moved. Second down and long.
Yeah, it's a tackle for loss, a 1-yard loss on that play. Jermaine Pratt getting into the backfield to tackle Robinson. So second and 10 and 11, Washington at its own 45. Jaden Daniels with a screen, caught by Eckler, slices between two Bengals who appeared to be right there, and flies to the Cincinnati 40 for a first down.
Boy, very savvy move by Eckler. I mean, Jermaine Pratt read it, and Jermaine Pratt was out there. And Jermaine Pratt he's trying to make a play, and Sam Hubbard and Jermaine Pratt, he cuts inside of both of them.
They're 0-2.
That's just a heads-up move by Eckler. Boy, he makes a quick decision, and his cuts are extreme.
14
What's up,
yards
Yankee
and
Kyle?
First down on the play for Washington. The Commanders
first and
have
10 from the 40.
They keep 2 running backs on the field. Jaden Daniels back to throw. Good protection. Now he begins scrambling to the right, and he is racing toward the sideline, and he gets shoved out of bounds by Jermaine Pratt.
Well,
Jaden Daniels can motor. He picks up 7.
No doubt, Dan. And like you said, the protection was extraordinary. And when he got out of the pocket, there was nobody out there. I mean, Washington did a great job of locking guys up.
And I'm going to do something that's going to amaze
They
y'all.
not only had him blocked, they had total control of them, and Daniels hurt him on the perimeter.
I'm going to save the second half of my footlong for later.
Had a new starting quarterback in week 1.
Shocking, I know.
Jaden Daniels making his 3rd NFL start tonight. 2nd down and 3 at the Cincinnati 33. It's an inside handoff to Robinson, and he's brought down short of the first down. Tackled after a 1-yard gain.
Ricardo Moreno in the house. What's up, Ricardo?
Rookie Cedric Johnson made the stop.
Pratt read it. Pratt walked up into the gap between the guard and tackle, and he kind of disrupted it a little bit. Lou Anarumo made
that is from the Old Spice commercials, that was Shiva.
Field with his read. So both of those guys combined for a good play on 2nd down, 3rd and short.
Cedric Johnson in on one end, Joseph Osai on the other. Hendrickson and Hubbard currently on the sidelines. Daniels back to throw. Now he's in trouble. Nice. He's brought down. Tufele wrapping up. Jaden
They get Daniels on a 3rd.
Bengals helmet popped off. It belonged to Jay Tufele, but he makes the stop, and it's 4th down and 2 at the 32.
He couldn't find his helmet. He got up, he's like looking around, and Jay Daniels said it's over there. It rolled over there.
Yeah,
he's got so much hair. I mean, it's unbelievable how much hair Tufele has. And that helmet came rolling off right away. He's at the bottom of the pile.
4th and 2.
Rather than attempting a 50-yard field
4th and 2, and the Commanders are going to go for it.
Jaden Daniels in the gun. Brian Robinson to his right. 3 receivers out to the left. 1 out to the right. Daniels is ready. Catches a shoulder-high snap. Looking to throw. Fires. Caught at the 18.
There we go. First down and more.
Inside the 5 and out of bounds.
It's going to be close.
2 goes Luke McCaffrey.
First down, Luke McCaffrey on the reception.
At the 2.
Boy, a gutsy call right there. You know, it's like, you know what? Not going to do no hesitation. Dan Quinn says we're going for it. And man, that's early in the football game, making a statement right there. They're now 3 for 3 on 4th down, which is tied for best mark in the NFL, obviously.
Last week in a win over the Giants, Washington scored on every possession except for a
almost
one-play
scored
kneel
there
down at the end of the half, but they were all field
First and
goals.
goal from the 2.
First and goal from the 2 out of a pistol. Daniels hands it off, but the play is blown
No
dead.
false start.
The Bengals call a timeout. They had 12 men on the field, and they were trying to exit through the back of the end zone.
In formation. Defense. Half the distance to the
Oh, a
goal.
penalty on
they called a penalty on Akeem Davis-Gaither.
the
He
Bengals.
didn't exit the sideline. He exited out the back of the end zone. Leon Arumo trying to
So
make
that'll
a
move it to the
personnel
1.
substitution. And with the up-tempo, Washington was ready for it. Now it's half the distance to the goal.
It was really close, Danny, but that foot stepped out.
Chris Jenkins is in there on the defensive line, making his NFL
So
debut.
now the ball sits on the
Lawrence
1.
Guy making his
Daniels in the
Bengals
shotgun,
debut
running back
is
to
in
his
there on
right,
the
trips
defensive
left.
line. First and goal from the 1. Robinson is the running back. Daniels gives it to him. Brian
Burrows.
Robinson gets stacked up.
I thought he
No
was
signal
in.
of a touchdown yet. The officials come charging in.
The officials didn't
They're going to
agree.
spot it just shy of the goal line.
Yeah, right on the 1-foot line, absolutely.
Jenkins and Tufele combining to bring down Brian Robinson, and he's a load. He is a thumper.
Yeah, I guess they did stop.
Ran for 204
It's hard to see where the
yards
ball's
against
at.
the University of Cincinnati in the Cotton Bowl a few years ago. He was the Cotton Bowl MVP.
And he turned his back to the goal line.
Daniels has 2. So those guys are
So second and goal. Daniels under center this time, running back behind him.
On second and goal inside the 1. Turns right, gives it to Robinson.
Oh, damn, they take out his legs and a flag.
Corner Mike Hilton. A loss on the play. Back to the 1. But a penalty flag.
So was he offside?
Is down.
I hope he wasn't offside.
Defense, number 57.
Offsides on the defense.
Half the distance to the goal. Second down.
Now, those are the kind of things you can't have. You don't want
So
to
they'll repeat
self-destruct
second
with a,
down.
with a critical penalty. And
What's
they
up,
got
Mikey
trapped for
Jerome?
lining up offside. Hilton just came down off that slot corner. He
And he
came
points
down.
his Danny.
I mean, he just flew up the football field. Pratt is definitely offside. His shoulder pads, his helmet, everything is hanging over that football. Past the neutral zone, it was hanging over the ball.
Ball still on the goal line. Second and goal.
Jaden Daniels in the shotgun, standing at the 5-yard line.
Cincinnati crowding the line.
Hands it off to Robinson.
Robinson,
Nice
touchdown.
to the middle of the line for a Washington
Touchdown,
TD.
Commanders.
Well, that was a quick answer by Washington. I mean, this football game, both offenses came out in high gear. Bengals go right down the football field. Washington answers, and Washington did pretty much what they wanted to do too, get their ground game established and just down block center and right guard.
What happened to Joe Burrow? Slim
Form a little
Shady
crease right there.
is playing
Excellent
quarterback
blocking
now.
at the point of attack. Robinson would have scored touch football.
The key play on the drive, going for it
Vikings,
on
some
4th
Viking
and
drove.
2,
Extra
and
point
getting a
attempt.
30-yard gain down to the 2-yard line to rookie Luke McCaffrey. The
Is up, and it's
PAT
good.
by
We're tied at 7
Austin
in
Seibert,
Cincinnati.
is up and through.
5:25 to go
Washington
in the
has
first
tied the
quarter.
game. 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Very exciting thus far. Cincinnati 7, Washington 7.
Shout out
Here
to
on
the
First Star
61
Logistics
up in here,
Bengals
up in here.
Radio
Hit that
Network.
sub button.
Baseball's postseason race.
Give the video a like.
MLB Network Radio.
Nicolette, need chase over 80.5 yards. Got 42-39 more to go. There you go.
MLB Network Radio.
Gambler
brings you
alert.
all the live action. Never seen a play like that. And expert analysis you need to follow your team. Don't miss a moment of the chase. On MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
SiriusXM presents a
Heading is open, y'all. You can use your Valhalla Sports Talk points. They're like points, but with a V, to bet the winner of the game. Choices are Commanders or Bengals.
A show where we talk about facts,
Bet between 10 and
policies,
100,000 if you got that many.
stories from
And
the
you
campaign
too
trail, the
could be
upcoming
Voight
election,
rich
and
by the end of the
maybe a bit about
evening.
music and sports along the way. Tune in to Nikki Haley Live.
starts this Wednesday at 8 a.m. East on Triumph, Channel 111, and on the SiriusXM app. If you love golf, then you should never turn off PGA Tour Radio. Hear from the biggest names in the sport.
Champion golfer of the year is Xander Schauffele. I think best round of golf ever in my life.
Listen to special shows from people who love the game, like rock and roll legend Alice Cooper.
Good games. This Sarah.
90 feet long.
40 likes, 523
Get help with
views.
your own game.
You'll get through your iron shots and have predictable distance.
It's all golf, all the time, on PGA Tour Radio, Channel 92 in the car, and on the SiriusXM app.
Cincinnati fans, hear what Coach Taylor and the players have to say after each game on the Bengals channel. 806 on the Sirius XM app.
Joe Frosty tips Burrows to Don catcher.
Is the NFL on Sirius XM.
Elvis LSU to activate the
Get an edge
Bengals.
with Bengals Banking. Visit 53.com to learn more
Joe,
about our
just the
fifth
tip,
third better
Burrow.
perks for Bengals fans just like you.
Well, that looked familiar to LSU football fans.
Right,
Joe
$1 million
Burrow leading
football.
the Bengals 71 yards for a
Headed back to
touchdown
the
drive,
Bengals.
and Jaden Daniels answering with a 70-yard touchdown drive for the Commanders. 7-7 the score, 5:25 left in the first quarter. Here on the First Star Logistics
Man,
Bengals
that's a
Radio
cool view
Network.
from the river.
Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels are
At the
acquaintances,
stadium,
not
y'all.
close friends, but they've gotten to know each other. And Joe
All right,
texted
dynamic
Jaden
kickoff.
Daniels before the
5:25 to
Heisman
go
ceremony
in the
last
first
year
quarter.
and told him to savor every little moment.
Good advice. Excellent
No doubt.
advice. Yeah.
Seibert will kick off from the 35. Chase Brown waiting at the goal line. The ball is kicked in his direction, and he will start from the 1. Running behind
Bring it out.
Travion Williams.
5,
angles
10,
toward the
50,
middle of the field.
20.
Great
Booyah.
special teams tackle.
Down at the 22.
23-yard line. It looked like there might be some meat on that bone as Chase Brown started running up the field, but the one guy in position to knock him down succeeded.
Jeremy
We're
Reeves,
like
I think
2
it might
plays
have been.
behind y'all.
Boy, he did a great job defeating the block right in the middle of the football field and put a big hit on.
Faster though, y'all.
So the Bengals have it 1st and 10 at their own 23. T. Higgins will go out to the left. Jamar Chase out to the right. Chase Brown in the game at running back. The Bengals have 2
gets an
tight ends
interception
on the
for the
field.
Bills.
Gesicki and Sample.
In that
Burrow
other
in the
game.
gun. Higgins motions out to the right. Burrow inside handoff. Chase Brown sprinting quickly past the 30-yard
Nice
line.
gain up the middle by Brown there.
They'll mark the ball down right around the 30. It's a 7-yard gain for Chase Brown.
Nice job inside by the Bengals interior of the offensive line, controlling the defensive tackles on that particular occasion. You can't double both of them. You have to pick and choose which one you're going to double. Then the other guy has got him man-on-man, and Volson did a pretty good job in his man-on-man matchup right there.
Igbenogany made the tackle for Washington. And the Bengals have it 2nd down and 3 at their own 30 in a 7-7 game.
Throw in the shotgun on a 2nd and 3.
Motions. Cincinnati hands it off. Chase Brown runs
Chase
to
Brown
the
to the
32.
right.
He's a yard short of the first down.
He'll be just
running
shy.
behind the right side of the offensive line. Deron Payne making the stop, and the Bengals are looking at 3rd down and 1.
This particular drive, starting out, they're just going right
think
at
Cincinnati's
the
across the river from
tackles.
Kentucky?
They're saying, we're going to anchor you, and we're going to double you.
I don't know
and at
enough
some
about
point,
it.
We're going to trap you, and we're going to hit you from every
I don't
angle
know
we
enough
can
about
possibly
it.
hit you
Up in
from,
smoke.
and hopefully you're going to start looking around instead
So
of
another
penetrating so
doubleheader
quickly.
next
Chase
week on
Brown
Monday
out.
Night Football.
Zach
Why are they
Moss in.
doing
The
this?
Bengals line up in a pistol formation.
3rd and
Eric All
1.
motions to the left. Double tight ends on the field. Now all motions to the right. They hand it off to Zach Moss, and he'll run for the 1st down. He picks
First
up
down.
3, spinning forward between the hash marks out to the 35-yard line. Safety Percy Butler making the stop.
So far, I'm impressed with how the offensive line's coming off the football and sustaining blocks. They're finishing blocks. That's the big key. This football team, with that defensive line they have,
going on with
the
my
two
hot
linebackers
box,
they
V?
have, you have to sustain
What do you mean,
contact.
Ricardo?
You have to finish.
Charlie Jones checks in. He's one of 3 receivers out to the left, along with Chase and Higgins. Now Jamar motions into the backfield like a running back. Burrow back to throw. Fires, caught by Chase at the 40. Runs to the 45 for a
Chase first down, and Moore takes it to midfield. First down, Bengals.
For a 15-yard gain.
Gesicki doing everything he possibly can down the football field to give Jamar Chase an opportunity for extra yards. And this got 2 safeties deep. They're playing
we are
cover
so
2.
far ahead
They're
on this
stuck in cover 2.
on this field
Jamar
thing,
Chase
y'all.
just
I'm going to
settles
go to the
right
main
in, right in front of the linebackers, and then he goes north
and just
south,
sit there
squares
because
up those
it's too
shoulder pads
confusing.
and lowers those bad boys, and Gesicki's doing everything he can in the middle of the football field.
I'll keep you updated on how much time's on the clock. 2:47 clock running here in the first quarter. Burrow in the shotgun.
10 at midfield. Burrow fakes to Moss, has time, throws, short pass, caught by Eric All. And the big tight end is pulled down near the line of scrimmage. Frankie
23
Louvu
yards,
signed
maybe,
as
and
a
I can
free
cash
agent
out
in the
since
offseason by
Nicolette.
Washington. Makes
There
the
you go.
stop.
Louvu is he brings it, man. He is a big-time hitter, and they really like Wagner and Louvu at the linebacker position, particularly behind those 4 stout defensive linemen that we talked about. In particular, the 2 interior defensive tackles, both Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, it looks like
former
neither team
teammates
is
of Alabama.
exactly playing defense.
2nd down and about 9 with the ball at the 49 of the Commanders. 7-7 is the first quarter score. Burrow in the gun. Catches a chest-high snap. Fires over the middle. Short pass caught by Moss. And he'll be tackled short of the first down. Gained about 5. It's going to be 3rd down and 4.5. Jamin Davis making the stop.
Well, I think the touchdown bomb to Jamar Chase even has Dan Quinn saying, let's play softer, deeper cover 2. Nothing more over our heads. Make them earn everything.
1:34 clock running in the first quarter.
40-plus yards for touchdowns. And
3rd and 4 is the down and distance.
And be patient.
Higgins goes out to the left. 3 receivers, including Chase.
Burrow in the shotgun, running back to his left.
Right. The ball is at the 44 of Washington. The Bengals need to get in between the 39 and the 40 for a first down. Burrow facing a blitz. Back to
blitz.
Throw. Nice. His pass is caught by T. Higgins.
T. Higgins.
Breaks a tackle and runs to the 29 for a
first down, Bengals.
Down. Everybody standing up and saying, T.
T. Sanders still. He ran him over.
Do you have the ability to record you opening the gift box?
He tried to make the hit on T. Higgins, and Sanders still's like, man, yeah, I can make this tackle. Nope, you can't.
The Bengals go hurry
I know the files are huge, even for like a 15-second clip, Ruben, but I'll try to record it for you.
Caught by Chase Brown, and he's thrown down for a loss at the 30-yard line.
Or you could just send him a link to the stream.
Chin right there.
And then timestamp it in the comments.
I'm not taking it on the chin, you are.
And that'll take him right to it.
He came upfield pronto.
Joe Burrow has started the game with
What's up,
8
El
consecutive completions.
Jake Jubler in the house.
We're down to 17 seconds to go in the first quarter with a running clock. 7-7 the score. The
Just
Bengals
48 up and here tonight.
At the 30-yard line of Washington.
Burrow is 8 for 8 tonight for 85 yards and a touchdown.
An empty backfield for Joe Burrow. 4 receivers right, 1 out to the left. Joe catches the shotgun snap. His pass is incomplete, intended for Chase Brown. Took a big-time hit from Mikey Sainristil.
Big hit out there on the outside there.
I thought, wow.
All right, we are through the first quarter here in Cincinnati.
And the first quarter.
Tie ball game, 7-7 between the Commanders and the Bengals.
First Star Logistics, Bengals Radio Network.
They come here illegally, crossing our southern border. Then Sherrod Brown rolls out the welcome mat for them here in Ohio. Brown voted to give amnesty to 11 million illegal immigrants, including those convicted of crimes like drunk driving, aggravated assault, and child abuse. And Sherrod Brown voted 10 times to protect sanctuary cities in Ohio, which release dangerous illegals back onto the street,
Higgins racks
making
up some
Ohio's
yaks as
neighborhoods
dog catcher.
less safe. And while
Bill's
we
up
struggle to make
23
ends
now.
meet, Sherrod Brown is voting to give illegals
What's up, LJ?
taxpayer-funded benefits, like health care for illegals granted amnesty, Social Security, COVID relief checks, even a program to fly Haitian migrants into Ohio airports, all paid for by you, the taxpayer. You think you know Sherrod Brown? Well, after 31 years in Washington, Sherrod Brown's way
Burrow
too
says,
liberal
"Thank goodness for
Ohio.
this game."
American Crossroads paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising, not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. AmericanCrossroads.org.
As the official Wi-Fi and internet provider of the Cincinnati Bengals, Altifiber understands
according to
the
that, we're
importance
2
of staying
members away
connected.
from
That's why
300, y'all.
Altifiber provides blazing fast internet, 99.99% reliability, and a next-generation Wi-Fi experience powered by Eero. Switch to Altifiber today and download
56
and upload
away from
faster than Spectrum
17.1
with
on the
Cincy's only
subscriber
2 gig
side.
symmetrical speeds. Fiber internet plans start at just $49.99 a month. Visit Altifiber.com or call 513-565-FAST to learn more. Altifiber, elevating connection.
Val, why are you not doing
Health
Vikings
insurance
games?
companies are
I think I've
expected to carry
explained
health
that
benefits,
enough.
But CareSource does
I
so
think
much
I've
more.
explained it
We
plenty,
look beyond
LJ.
doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members. Then we help them achieve not just better health, but better lives.
I will be doing a Viking game in 2 weeks.
Our members find stable jobs,
Their
housing,
game in Europe
childcare, and rides, so they can find greater independence.
Against
At
Aaron
CareSource,
Rodgers
we're
and the
removing
Jets.
barriers. We're improving lives.
That's
We're
like a 7 in the
reimagining
morning
health
game.
insurance.
My time, y'all.
Dan Orton and Dave Lapham back at jam-packed
Cartoon
Paycor
picture of
Stadium
Burrow
here at the
looks like a
First Star
douche high school
Logistics
football
Bengals
player
Radio
from South
Network.
Lake, Texas.
7-7 is the score at the end of a quarter. Coming into the game As we told you on the pregame show, opposing quarterbacks had a passer rating of 127 this season against the Washington Commanders. Joe Burrow topped that in the first quarter, 143.1, including a 41-yard TD to Jamar Chase. But it's 3rd down and 11 at the 30-yard line of Washington to begin the second quarter.
2nd and 11 from the 30. Burrow in the shotgun.
With Moss lined up to his left.
Start of the second
Chase
quarter.
And Higgins both out to the right. Burrow drops back to throw. Floats one down the left sideline. Incomplete.
Ooh, intended for the tight end, I believe.
Gesicki at the 10-yard line.
Gesicki.
Percy Butler and Jeremy Chin arrived at the right time to punch it out. And the Bengals will settle for a field goal attempt.
Feel like you're waiting for your kids to open their gifts on Christmas Eve?
Defensive play right there. Same type of throw.
Man, I'm excited. I'm going to go get it in the morning.
Taking it toward the sideline.
Probably
Throw
just before I go to the doctor.
Shoulder. Joe Burrow gets it there. But, boy, just could not quite get it downfield enough, and Chin makes a play on it. Gesicki can't squeeze it.
This will be a 48-yard attempt from the left hash mark for Evan McPherson. He was one of the
Valhalla's
coin toss
loving the Chiefs now? Absolutely not.
Rookie punter Ryan Rico will
They got
hold.
enough fans,
Rico
even the officials.
places the ball down. The kick is on.
Kick
its
is
way.
up.
A spinning.
It's no good. He missed it.
It is no good.
Wide left.
Money Mack with his first miss of the year.
Money Mack.
He pulled it a bit.
Money
and the Bengals
Lack.
failed to score. We'll take a timeout. 14:51 left in the second quarter. 7-7 is the score here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Experience the NFL with On Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. On Location offers official tickets and unrivaled access to all of the NFL's premier events. With exclusive partnerships with more than 20 NFL teams, On Location brings you up close for all of the action, providing fans with unforgettable moments from draft day to
Still a
Super Bowl
Viking fan,
Sunday
yo.
and everything in between.
I'm their biggest fan and their biggest fan and their biggest critic.
That's NFLOnLocation.com.
Skyline's now the official
You go
chili
to the
of the Cincinnati
proctologist when I get
Bengals.
bored and says up and smoke.
And that has
Not
fans
surprising.
celebrating all over town.
Time for an alignment? Yeah, I don't know. They did a test, and they're going to give me the result.
There's no better way to celebrate a Bengals win than
Money
Skyline
Mac, that's
Chili.
whack.
Stop by your neighborhood Skyline on game day and Coney up, Bengals Nation. It's Skyline time.
Skyline chili, y'all. Anybody ever had that?
Bengals fans know how to do game day, and Snyder's of Hanover pretzel pieces will have you chanting for more. Each bite of tangy honey mustard and onion flavor brings the perfect amount of bold, sweet crunch. These craveable oven-baked pieces are ready to elevate your game day snack spread. Stock up on Snyder's of Hanover honey mustard pieces to cheer on every snap, sack, and
I
score.
think that's one of like 2 games the Vikings have on national TV or on some kind of TV that's not Sunday Ticket. I think that's on the NFL Network that
Bengals
morning.
fans, the jungle awaits. Now's the time to join the Bengals season ticket wait list.
Claim your place on the wait list for just $150 per seat. You'll get first priority to purchase Bengals season tickets when they become available. Plus, get first access to single game tickets and playoff tickets while supplies last.
Some things are worth the wait. Join the season
Nicolette
ticket wait list
doesn't
today
wanna wait.
and rule the jungle with us. Visit Bengals.com or
RJG
call the
took a
Bengals ticket
3-0
hotline
start for him to
at
admit he is still a Viking fan.
513-621-8383.
No, I never said I wasn't a Viking fan anymore, RJ.
Thank you for tuning in here on the First Star Logistics
That's
Bengals
fake
Radio
news.
Network. We are 9 seconds
I just
into
said
the
they're never
second
going to win
quarter.
anything.
Cincinnati
And
and
I still
Washington
believe
are
that.
tied at 7, and the Commanders' second
All right,
possession
they've gone
of the
to this
game will
Buffalo
begin
game for
from
some
their own
reason.
38 after a rare miss.
Buffalo
from
just
Evan
went up
McPherson.
27-3
He had been 5 for 5 on field
with
goal
1:58
attempts this year,
before the half.
but he missed a little bit left from 48 yards
It's
away.
a sweet,
And
finely ground
defensive
chili.
tackle
says Steve
Lawrence
Kuban.
Guy is in the football game. They just recently signed this
Chili cheese
veteran
mac? I love me some
football
chili
player who's
mac.
seen all
They made
kinds
really
of
good
snaps.
chili mac in the
He's
Army,
in the game
though.
right now at defensive tackle.
He is a 14-year vet, 34 years old. Spent the last 7 years with the Patriots. On 1st and 10, Washington hands it off to Brian Robinson. Von Bell knocks him down with help at the 45-yard line. Joseph Osai
14:40
also
clock
in
running
on
here
the
in the
stop, but
second
that's
quarter.
a 7-yard run on 1st down.
On the season, on 29
Commanders with
carries,
$1 million
averaging
football.
6 yards a pop, 173 yards rushing coming into the football game. Those yards, 8th in the National Football League. I mean, he's been
Yeah, I'm
effective.
sure you
He had
were.
a career high
Everybody
133
today
last
is saying
week in a win
they
over the
told
New York
everybody not
Giants.
to
They
sleep
fake it
on
to
him.
him on
Yeah, I'm
2nd and
sure.
3. Daniels
I'm sure.
rolls right, being chased toward the sideline.
Whatever.
Wow. Akeem Davis-Gaither had him, spun him around.
It's more meat
Jaden
toss than
Daniels
chili.
somehow stayed on his feet.
Ohioans
and ran
are
past
weird.
the line to gain for a first down. He picked up 4.
Jaden Daniels, a good athlete. I mean, he showed he's 6'4", 210 pounds. Doesn't seem like it. He looks like pretty long and light, but I mean, he can run. He runs like running backs, defensive backs. He's got some speed. Good thing he didn't find the middle of the football field. He had a tight end roaming around down there pretty open.
1st and 10 now for the Commanders from the 49. Daniels in the shotgun, running back to his right. A duo of wide receivers to the left.
49-yard line. It's an inside handoff. Robinson slipped.
Robinson
and
slips.
As a result, he'll be tackled for no gain. Jermaine Pratt building up a high tackle total early.
And now, I think it was, they're on the logo. They're on the Bengals B logo. And sometimes that paint job can be a little slick.
Whole state of Florida,
it
not
looked like
good
the
at
seat
anything.
planted trying to change direction. Feet went right out from under him.
Now 2 running backs in the game for Washington, Robinson and Eckler. This was effective on Washington's opening touchdown drive that went 70 yards. They both line up to the right.
This is not Dodger baseball. That's unfortunate. This is Theo.
Ready, the slender rookie
Tomorrow
back
night,
to
man.
Fires
Back to pass.
And a sliding catch.
Ooh.
Made for a first
Did he
down
catch
by
it?
Noah Brown
First
at
down.
the Cincinnati 35-yard line.
Commanders.
That's a pretty good connection between quarterback and receiver. I mean, he threw it low and inside, saying, I know you can make a play.
I'm not sure yet, Ode.
Football where only you can make a play on that football.
I know tomorrow's game is on TBS, so I should be able to see that for sure.
Exactly what took place.
When I saw that
and then
Noah
I might
Brown
have a
had joined
plug
the
for
Washington
the
Commanders this year, I began having nightmares
the Wednesday, Thursday
based on
games.
the game he had against
Tony
Cincinnati
Mama.
last year for the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line of Cincinnati. Jaden Daniels back to throw. Now he's going to float it high and deep.
Oh, my
He threw it
goodness.
away. Terry McLaurin was
Incomplete.
open.
Nobody
Downfield.
Nobody in the
Trey
end zone.
Hendrickson
McLaurin was
puts some
wide
pressure on
open.
Jaden Daniels, and as a result, the pass was incomplete. Getting back to Noah Brown lap in that game last year for Washington.
NHL champs are from Florida, says T.
He had
Kubler.
7
Yeah, Dab Dave don't watch hockey,
and
bro.
6 of them went as follows: 30, 28, 29,
That's not his day.
20, 34, 22.
I think Sheila likes hockey.
Seen a receiver have that many 20-plus catches in a single game.
I'll tell you, if Trey Hendrickson doesn't apply that pressure, Dan, it's a touchdown. Bengals defender slipped and fell.
Timeout.
Coverage. That's why receiver was wide open, but he's trying to throw the football as he's going backwards from the hit from Trey Hendrickson and couldn't throw it accurately.
Washington calls a timeout, so we'll take a break. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Commanders at the Bengals 35 when we come back. 12:15 left in the second quarter. 7-7 is the score, and this is the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Shop the Bengals Pro Shop for the very best selection of Bengals gear.
on
Choose from
TBS,
Nike
so after
sideline
2.5
tees, polos,
reruns.
and new era caps. Look for your favorite player's jersey in men's, women's, and youth black or white. Want a football or bobblehead? We've got that too.
It's a
Open
7-10
7
start
days a week.
tomorrow night, y'all.
Located at
7-10,
Paycor
all the
Stadium
games,
Plaza
all
level.
3 against
North
the
End
Padres
Zone.
are 7-10.
Can't stop by? Then shop online at
And I believe it's Knack on the bump for the Dodgers.
www.bengals.com/pro shop.
Hooday! Bengals fans know how to do game day, and Snyder's of Hanover pretzel pieces will have you chanting for more. Each bite of tangy honey mustard and onion flavor brings the perfect amount of bold, sweet crunch. These craveable oven-baked
Colorado's
pieces
Hail
are ready
Mary
to
there.
elevate your game day snack spread.
That was
Stock up on
unfortunate.
Snyder's of Hanover honey mustard pieces to cheer on every snap, sack, and score.
Nobody watches hockey till the playoffs.
Available to
is
pick
Dab
up
Dave.
at
I
Kroger
don't.
today.
Bengals only 3 points, says Danny Fan. I thought you bet on I thought you were
With
picking the
unlimited
Commanders,
plans from
bro.
Mike's Car Wash, the more you wash, the more you save. And you can wash as often as you want. You'll love
Look at
the
the
value
poll,
of
y'all.
an unlimited
81
wash
votes,
plan from Mike's
52
Car
to
Wash.
48.
Unlimited plans available at all 40 Mike's Car Wash locations.
Cincinnati
Open
was a
daily,
big
7
favorite
to
in this
9.
one. 7
Experience
points.
the NFL with On Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. On Location offers official tickets and unrivaled access to all of the NFL's premier events. With exclusive partnerships with more than 20 NFL teams, On Location brings you up close for all of the action, providing fans with unforgettable moments from draft day to Super Bowl Sunday and everything in between. Visit NFLOnLocation.com for more information. That's NFLOnLocation.com.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at Paycor.com.
12:15 remaining here in the second quarter.
12:15 to go, second quarter, tie ball game.
7.
But the Commanders
get off the schneid in week 3 and get their first win of the year. Right now, there's only one 0-3 team in the NFL. That is Tennessee, as former Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan looks for his first win as a head coach. It looks like Jacksonville is going to be 0-3. The Jags trail Buffalo 27-3.
12:15 to
in
go.
the other Monday night game tonight.
Second and 10.
Second down and 10 for Washington.
Daniels in the shotgun. The ball sits on the 35.
Daniels back to throw. Hendrickson got tackled. Here's a pass. It is caught. McCaffrey will pick up 11 yards in the first down.
Hurt.
He gets tackled at the 24. Jermaine Pratt with the stop.
Trey's checking out. Osai's checking in. So Trey Hendrickson went to the ground, like you said, as he got up. He had a definite hitch to get along. He still's not off the football field. Helmet off now. Training staff coming over. I think he just needs to collect himself a little bit, hopefully.
Do you think he slipped? Is that why he went down?
There's a good shot, a chance, and then offensive lineman will drive you to the ground.
Here's a first down handoff. Eckler bouncing it wide to the left. 15, 10, 5,
10.
Touchdown.
Touchdown,
Washington.
Commanders.
A right-handed spike by Austin Eckler. And Washington has scored touchdowns on its first 2 drives to take a 13-7 lead.
What did Washington do? Let's run right where Trey Hendrickson vacated.
I told you.
Let's run right over in that side of the line of scrimmage.
Upset watch.
I mean, he squeezes through. Eckler takes it to the house before Geno Stone can get there. So they said, you know what? That right side of the defensive football team may have a little bit of an adjustment to do in the absence of Trey Hendrickson. Let's test it.
So after settling for 7 field goals last
Never
week,
enough
Washington
games left in the season
is 2 for 2
since
on
Theo.
touchdowns so far tonight. Seibert's extra point
is
good,
up.
And the
It's
Commanders
good.
have taken a 14-7 lead.
So
we'll take a timeout. 11.5 minutes to go in the half.
2 tutties.
Washington up by 7 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Ex-Charger Austin Eckler.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Bengals fans, get more of the great content
Bengals
you crave
trash.
right now on the Sirius
Cutler.
XM app. Just search Cincinnati Bengals on the app and tap the
Billy
favorite star.
put up the
Not only hear
Commanders
the game with your hometown
helmet.
announcers, but you'll also get access to the pre- and post-game shows. And come back during the week for extra Bengals
All right, we're
content,
struggling here, y'all.
including coach and
44
player
likes,
press conferences,
900
special
views.
team-specific shows, interviews, and much more. It's all on the Sirius XM app. Download it and search Cincinnati Bengals today.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track Sunday.
2 p.m. Eastern.
It's the
He
Hollywood
might
Casino
be
400
the best rookie
from
quarterback,
Kansas
Sarah.
Speedway.
This guy Daniels might be the best rookie quarterback in this draft class.
In the car and on the all-new Sirius XM app. Get closer to everything that moves you wherever you are with the Sirius XM app.
Let's make some smoke and drink some beer. Yes!
He reminds me of
Here's
Stroud
what's
in
happening
Houston.
on Sirius XM Sports.
Closing the book on Week 3 with Monday Night Football in Cincinnati. Catch the call of the Bengals and Commanders beginning at 8:15 Eastern.
Next stop,
Stick
NFC
around
East
for
Division
extensive
champs.
post-game coverage plus a recap of Monday's other game, the Bills and Jaguars, all on your home for football NFL radio,
All right, so
Channel
$1 million
88
football
and on
headed
the
back
Sirius
over
XM app.
To the Bengals.
Bengals fans, this is
Joe
Solomon
Burrow.
Wilcots. Join me weekdays on the opening drive at 7 a.m. Eastern on NFL Radio Channel 88.
All right, here's where you're going to win your bet, Nicolette. This
You're
drive right
listening to the
here.
Cincinnati Bengals. Touchdown!
This is where you're going to win your bet.
Watch your Bengals this season.
Eckler, a fantasy favorite of yours, says, oh, I never had him on a team, not one time, but he beat me a number of times.
Washington 14, Cincinnati 7. 11:31 left
never
in the
once
half.
had Eckler on a
Each
team.
team has had the ball twice.
I am, of course,
Each
retired
team
from
averaging
fantasy
more than
football.
7 yards per snap. But the Commanders have scored touchdowns on both of their drives.
Yeah, Valhalla.
The Bengals scored a TD on their first, missed a field goal on their second.
And 2 of the 3 touchdowns in this game, Dan, Touchdown run of 24 yards. Touchdown
Bill's
pass
got
of
another
over 40
touchdown.
For the Bengals.
You don't play fantasy either, Danny?
Red zone touchdown run.
I played for
Robinson.
shit.
They've made some explosive
25,
plays.
almost
Haven't
30
had to
years,
bother
bro.
That much with the red zone.
My first year without having a fantasy
will
team
kick
since I
off,
got out
and
of the
so
Army
far,
in
he has
91.
not been going for touchbacks. He's been kicking it down to about the 1. And Washington has successfully tackled the Bengals before they get to the 30. This kick
away.
once again fielded near the 1 by Chase
Dynamic
Brown.
kickoff, a return.
At the 20,
25.
30, and brought
down at the 30.
30-yard line.
All that effort.
Nick Ballore with the special teams tackle.
That's what you get if you just let it bounce through the end zone.
Down by 7, trailing for the first time tonight.
You know, Nick Ballore, you look at a guy like that. Been in the league for a long time. I mean, he's a double-digit guy.
14th year.
Yeah, and he's covered kickoffs with the Young Bucks. I mean, that's a pretty damn good teammate right there.
The Bengals are bunched in extremely tight. Nobody outside the numerals on first and 10 from the 30.
Danny.
Burrow under center, play action fake. 5-step drop. Now throws it to the running back Moss. Zach Moss toward the Bengals sideline.
Moss, nice little gain.
Tackled short of the first down, but a good gain on first down. He picks up 8. St. Juice and Luvu making the stop.
So after the Bengals gashed him on that big play on the first touchdown drive, they're saying, you're not going to throw it over our heads. You're going to have to check it down. You're going to have to take these short passes, dink and dunk it.
Buffalo got rid of that cancer Diggs, so
Mims
not surprising they're doing
that.
This isn't a big formation. This is a huge formation.
They drafted a rookie wide out to replace him.
The Bengals hand it off to Zach Moss. He'll run for
Moss
the first
up the
down.
middle. First down.
He topples forward to the 44-yard line for a gain of 5. So Amarius Mims making his NFL debut. The Bengals' first-round draft pick out of Georgia. The massive
Diggs has always been a diva, y'all.
I'll tell you what, with those two guys lining up right next to each other.
First couple years in Minnesota, it was obvious.
Over 13 and a half feet.
He's a whiny football player.
Off the line of scrimmage. And guess where the Bengals ran?
Kiss and moans, throws temper tantrums.
Marius is checked out of the game. Chase Brown in at running back. First and 10 Bengals at their own 44, down by 7, second quarter. Burrow hands it off to Chase Brown. Big hole.
Brown up the middle.
Between the hash marks.
My goodness.
First down.
down.
Tackled at the 42 by Bobby Wagner as Chase Brown exploded up the middle of the field.
Love it. Run right at those two defensive tackles. Quick hitter. What's happening with it? They split them. Both defensive tackles took outside charges. There was a huge, huge cavity for linebacker Bobby Wagner to fill. I don't care how great you are. If you've got 2 A gaps and a B gap to fill, you're in trouble.
It's going to happen, Nicolette, right here. They're just
Jermaine
outside
Burton
the 40.
He goes out to the right. Jamar Chase is out to the left. First and 10 Cincinnati. The Bengals line up in a pistol at the 42. Burrow fakes a handoff. Short pass.
Short to the running back.
Running toward the near sideline. That was the same play they ran to begin the
Gain of
drive.
about 9
And
again,
Chase
though.
Brown makes it down to the 34 for an 8-yard gain. Luvu with the tackle.
The late, great Bill Walsh is smiling. West Coast principal. Fake the handoff to a running back, then throw it to him. Down the football field. A lot of times Bill Walsh, his mindset was they just forget about it. They think, all right, well, fake the ball to him. He's going to block whatever. And he's an active receiver down the football field, and it worked for 8 yards for the Bengals.
You need it now, Nicolette, because they're running out of yards. Ball sits outside the 30.
Chase Brown stays in at running back, second down and 2.
Ace down low on the near side.
Burton hands
Bengals going left to right, a run up the middle.
Grabbed and tackled.
He won't get it.
1, so he did not get the first down. Luvu made the tackle, and it's 3rd down and 1.
Luvu's definitely a headbanger now. This guy's a downhill dude. He tape on this man. He has his share of bell ringers. He will stick you.
3rd and 1 is the down and distance, y'all. 8:21 clock running in the second quarter. Commanders with a 14-7 lead over the Bengals. Bengals trying to answer.
Zach Moss checks in.
Burrow under center.
The Bengals have 2 tight ends on the field. Eric All getting personal instructions. Face mask to face mask from Joe Burrow. Now he motions to the right. Burrow back to throw. Passes caught by Eric.
Thrown to the tight end. Almost bobbled it.
He's got the first down before being
down
driven
again.
backward. Bobby Wagner with a tackle, and the Bengals pick up 3rd and 1.
And I think Joe said, hey, heads up, be alert. You're a primary
Bobby
target
Wagner.
on this. I'll be coming to you.
Man in the middle for the Commanders this year.
Has to catch it a couple times. Whoa. Hang in there. If Wagner was closer and delivered a blow at the inception of the play, right as the ball was hitting his hands, might have been tough, but Wagner was about 2 or 3 yards late.
We are midway through the second quarter. The Bengals are
7:28,
down by
clock
7,
running,
but
first
driving.
and
They have
10.
a first down at the 25 of Washington.
From the
Trips to the
25.
left, including Higgins and Chase. Burrow to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught at the 8-yard line. It's going to be first down and goal for Cincinnati.
The tight end.
Mike Gesicki with the catch.
Gesicki with the reception and another first down.
Here we go. Tight ends getting involved again. Last week, 14 catches, 151 yards. All makes a catch. Gesicki makes a catch. Here they are in the low red zone trying to tie this football game up.
Mike Gesicki had half of those 14 catches last week for 91 yards. They actually spot the ball now at the 8, so it is first and goal at the 8 as the Bengals look for a tying TD. Gesicki detaches, goes out to the left. Yossi Bosch and Higgins to the right. Chase in the backfield. Burrow pressured. Joe will get sacked.
Burrow sacked.
Red zone sack.
Drug down to the
At
ground.
the 14-yard line, eventually tackled around the 18, and an offensive lineman is down for Cincinnati.
Allard Jr.
Trent Brown.
Yeah, that's not good. Trent
In
Brown
on
down.
the sack.
That means Mims. Get ready to go. Get ready to go, Rook. At least you got in the football game and anchored your pads a little bit. But man, you don't take a red zone sack.
Matty
I'm
Yogi?
surprised
I don't
Joe
know.
didn't throw it away.
We'll take a timeout as they look at
Trevor
Trent
Lawrence,
Brown.
10 for 22,
6:25
59
remaining in the
yards, no
half.
touchdown.
The score is 14-7 in favor of Washington here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Go to commercial.
Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's broadcast includes their pre- and post-game shows all season long on the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
I'm Andy Cohen, and I want you to feel the energy of my SiriusXM music channel, the Kiki Lounge. It's the place to come together and hear.
Let me mute that. They're playing a little bit too much music there, y'all. We'll bring it back up here in a moment. 47 likes, just over 1,000 views, y'all. Just over 1,000 views. Hit that subscribe. Give the video a like. We'll be doing. We're trying to do as many primetime and early morning NFL games as we can on the channel this year.
Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, catch the Players'
Of course,
Point.
the Dodgers take precedent
Join NFL tight end Colin Thompson
until they either
and
get
Miami
eliminated
Dolphins
or
fullback
win
Alec
a World
Ingold
Series.
as they break down the biggest stories in the NFL.
It's an encouraging way to look at football.
The Players' Point. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio, Channel 88 in the car and on the all-new SiriusXM
Boo-Boo
app.
is a mistake, Cub? No, Boo-Boo is
Cincinnati
Brady, bro. He was the
fans,
smartest. He
hear
was
what
way
Coach
smarter
Taylor and
than
the players
Yogi.
have to say after each game on the Bengals channel.
He was way
806
smarter
on the
than Yogi.
SiriusXM app. This
Chase the sweet nectar of the end zone.
is the NFL on SiriusXM.
Bengals starting right tackle Trent Brown went down hurt on that sack, and the news is not good. They're putting him on the back of a cart, and that cart will take him toward the Bengals locker room. His offensive line teammates have come over to offer
part of the reality of the NFL where 300-pound men are crushing each other
Amarius Mims in his NFL
time after
debut.
time.
And his right knee just buckled on him. I mean, his right knee just gave on him, and he just went to the ground, unable to get up. So that's didn't get hit in the knee, but it's a contact injury.
18th overall pick in this year's draft.
Driving down
Amarius
from your
Mims.
shoulders to your waist to your hips. Gets down to the knee, and he couldn't withstand
the ball
it.
now.
Because of the sack and a loss of 6.
Just on
it
the
is second down
14.
and goal
Burrow in
from
the shotgun on a
14-yard
second
line
and
of
goal.
Washington. The Bengals are down by 7 here in the second quarter. Burrow catches a shotgun snap, draw play handoff. Moss got to the 10.
Moss
then
takes
was
it
grabbed
inside
around
the
waist
10.
and yanked
Gonna make
right
it
to
third
the
and
ground by
goal.
Bobby Wagner.
I tell you, Mims came out on the football field, and Orlando Brown immediately came over to Mims, and they started talking through things.
5:56 clock running here in the second quarter.
Then they all went over.
Bengals down by 7, trying to answer.
Onto the cart. So here we go.
The future is now for the 21-year-old with braces still, Amarius Mims. 3rd down and goal from the Washington 9. 3 receivers left. Jamar Chase out to the right. He'll be doubled out to the right. Burrow throws. Incomplete.
Incomplete over the middle.
Right
Burrow glanced at Chase and then went the other way. And McPherson will come out to try to kick a field goal here. He's already missed one tonight.
And, of course, everybody's probably thinking, Jamar Chase is wide open. Well, he wasn't. T. Higgins is wide open. He wasn't wide open until the ball was in the air. So it's unfortunate. Washington holds
pretty much
up
a timing pattern there.
And Josivas was doubled big time.
This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt from the right hash for Evan McPherson, who missed from 48 yards away earlier in this quarter. The kick is up. This one is good. And the Bengals pull within 4. They had it 1st and goal at the 8. They settle for a field goal. And with 5:25 left in the half, the score is Washington 14, Cincinnati 10. Here on the First Star Logistics Bengals.
So the Commanders are going to have 2 timeouts and obviously 5:25 to go.
166.7%.
What does that mean?
Well, at Fifth Third Bank, our name equals 166.7%. So that's how hard we work. That means free checking, no hidden fees, and helping to protect your identity.
How many of us have done a Yogi and Boo Boo impression?
It's like back-to-back AFC North titles.
Me, bro.
It's like the roar of the jungle.
Hey,
it's
Boo
like
Boo.
the quarterback swagger.
Come on, nobody's that cool.
That's what a Fifth Third Better means.
Boo Boo.
This is banking a Fifth Third Better. Fifth Third Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Does your business struggle with employee medication costs? Are you losing productivity because of time off for appointments and unwelcome side effects? PGX testing is a simple cheek swab to understand how your unique genetic makeup affects the metabolization of medication, eliminating the need for trial and error
Nicolette
prescribing.
has one bet on
Could you
this
save
game.
on medication cost and make up for lost productivity? Find out today at GravityDiagnostics.com.
And it's ruining the viewing experience.
That's GravityDiagnostics.com, an official partner of the Cincinnati
Literally
Bengals.
doesn't care about anything else in this game
Bengals
except
fans, the
Jamar
jungle
Chase
awaits.
getting
Now's the time
receiving
to join
yards.
the Bengals season ticket wait list.
Claim your place on the wait list for just $150 per seat. You'll get first priority to purchase Bengals season tickets when they become available. Plus, get first access to single game tickets and playoff tickets while supplies last.
Some things are worth the wait. Join the season ticket wait list today and
Bob
rule
Phipps.
the jungle with us.
Bobby
Visit
Phipps is in the
Bengals.com
house.
or call the Bengals ticket hotline at 513-621-8383.
Health insurance companies are expected to carry health benefits, but CareSource does so much more. We look beyond doctors' offices and hospitals to see the challenges that face our members.
Marilyn
Then
Monroe
we help
just
them
blew a
achieve
kiss at
not
me,
just
y'all,
better
in a
health,
Jeep
but better
commercial.
lives. Along with great benefits, we also help our members find stable
shut up,
jobs,
says Nicolette.
housing, childcare, and rides so they can find greater independence. At CareSource, we're removing barriers.
This is your
We're
brain on
improving
fantasy
lives.
crack.
We're
No,
reimagining
Nicolette's
health
got real
insurance.
money on it. Real money. He took a prop bet. He took a prop bet.
Bengals Game Plan Radio Show presented
if it's a
by
he or
Bud
she.
Light. Visit Bengals.com/game plan for more information. That was an 11-play, 61-yard drive. The
All right,
Bengals
let's
had
see
it
what the
first and
Commanders
goal
can
at
do
the
with it,
8,
y'all.
but come away with 3. And so they trail Washington 14-10 with 5.5 minutes left here in the second quarter on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Now the defense needs to get a stop.
And the Commanders, red zone defense, Dan. coming into
Even the
game.
pros do it, y'all. Even the pros.
Red zone, they gave up 6 touchdowns. 75%.
34-3 at the half. Buffalo over Jacksonville.
That was a huge red zone stop for Washington.
Dynamic kickoff.
Fielded by Igbenogany.
Coming out again.
Runs to the 20.
20, 25. Kablooey.
Taken out from under
Down
him
at the
by
25.
Muma. John Mena at the 25-yard line.
Nice play by Muma. Came off the block. Made a big hit. Defense got to get off the football field like right now. 1, 2, 3,
come up in
out.
here.
Give the Bengals offense
Bobby.
another chance
Fact.
to take a lead with 5 minutes and 20
Fact.
seconds to go, going into the locker room.
It's good to see Trey Hendrickson on the field on first down. Trey exited on the previous drive, looked a little banged up, but he's in there now. Sam Hubbard is in there as well.
Daniels,
Brian
5 for
Robinson
6,
is the running
79 yards,
Hands
11
on
rushing
knees to the
yards.
left of the slender rookie QB, Jaden
He'll start out
Daniels.
at the 25.
Daniels in the gun. He catches. Screen pass out to the left.
Perfect
Noah
screen.
Brown pulled down by the foot
Gain
by
of about
Davis
4.
Gaither after a 5-yard gain.
I'll tell you, a big play on that, McLaurin's block. I mean, those guys work for each other. These wide receivers on that wide receiver screen, they are blocking for teammates.
Washington goes hurry up.
2nd and 5.
They fake an end around. Jaden Daniels gets away
Jaden
from
Daniels, a
Tufele.
keeper.
Von Bell tackles him 1 yard short of a Washington first down.
He'll be just shy.
Tough duty for Tufele, big defensive lineman. And Jaden Daniels gets up, turns, looks at him and starts smiling. You know, you hit one-on-one in space. He's like, I can't make you miss. I'm not going to make many miss.
Lap, that was a direct snap to the running back, Brian Robinson. It was 8 instead of 5.
All right, big 3rd and 1 here.
3rd down and 1. Can the Bengals get a stop? Trailing 14-10 here in the second quarter. Eckler goes in orbit motion. Jaden Daniels hands it off. Brian Robinson.
Up the middle, Brian
lunges
Robinson.
Forward
First down.
and gets just enough for the Washington first down.
Hey, he runs with a good body lean now.
Yeah, the Commanders have done a good job with this roster. They got some veterans in the backfield and that wide out. Obviously, their offensive line is getting better.
That Trent Brown is out for the rest of the game.
A good situation for Daniels here. A new ownership group.
Clock running, 3:50 left in the second quarter.
Austin Eckler also on this team.
Scored touchdowns on its first 2 possessions.
First and 10 now.
14-10. Eckler in the backfield to the left of the QB, Jaden Daniels. Fakes a handoff. Back in the pocket, bouncing around. Now Daniels takes off and runs. Man, he accelerates. Mike Hilton making the tackle at the 41. It's a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, he is impressive. I mean, when he decides to go, he is moving on his very first step. He has got immensely quick first step for a guy 6'4". Man, he can turn his feet over quickly. Good coverage down the football field. And once he sees that, he will tuck it and climb the pocket and go.
2nd down and 5. Washington at its own 41-yard line.
3:02 to go, second
Daniels
quarter.
in the gun, Eckler to his left. Jaden has the football, drops back to throw. Plenty of time. Flings it high.
Oh, indeed.
McLaurin over the shoulder.
McLaurin.
And he gets tackled at
the 3-yard all the way inside the 5. First down, Commander.
A 56-yard heave right on the money.
Can the rookie get his first touchdown pass?
I'll tell you what, both of these LSU Heisman Trophy winners are showing that they can get the deep ball out there and accurately.
Just dropped it right in the bucket, y'all. Beautiful pass by Jaden Daniels.
Is thrown. I mean, right
former
on
LSU
the money.
Tiger.
Accuracy down the football field.
Cam Taylor-Britt referred to Washington's offense as a college offense earlier this week. You can bet Commanders fans are having a chuckle about that right
from
now.
the 4-yard line. Daniels in the shotgun, trips right.
Daniels fakes a handoff, runs
Daniels
left,
runs it in
nobody
easily. Touchdown, Commanders.
The Bengals completely fooled, and Jaden Daniels trots into the end zone untouched for a Washington score. He didn't even have to really run. He just jogged in.
It was a zone read, and everybody collapsed on the zone. They thought it was a zone run play, and he kept the football. He said, okay, nope, the end's closing. Osai
He's going to be in the discussion if he can stay healthy, y'all.
Daniels pulls it out of there
for
on the
rookie
zone
of the
read
year.
and sashays into the end zone untouched again.
Washington's offense has scored more points in the first half than Kansas City's offense scored against the Bengals last week in the entire game. The PAT is good.
Your point is up, and it's good.
Seibert. And the Bengals and their fans
21-10
at the moment. 2:04.
Commanders go into Cincy and are shocking them as we approach halftime. 2:04 to go in the second quarter.
I mean, Washington is running the football. They've had a lot of success running it coming into this football game. It's no shock that that's what they wanted to do. I mean, they're top 10 in the National Football League, rushing the football. Over 120 yards a game.
What's up, man?
And,
how you doing?
They got a
Checking
quarterback
in
that
from
can run
Gallup,
it.
New Mexico.
For 500 total yards offensively.
73 in the house, y'all. Welcome to Valhalla Sports Talk's coverage of NFL primetime football.
32 yards rushing. He's a weapon.
Nobody does these NFL live stream watch parties quite like Valhalla Sports Talk. Hit that subscribe. Give the video a like.
Tonight, Washington is averaging 9 yards every time they snap the football.
The Bengals had a 7-0 lead. Since then, we're talking 21-3.
There's a very high, long
and a kickoff,
kick,
$1 million football. Back to the Bengals. They've got all three of their timeouts and 2:04 to go in the second quarter.
The only saving grace is that touchdown came with 2:04 left in the half, so the Bengals have plenty of time, the 2-minute warning and all of their timeouts to try to answer.
That last pass was to...
And they got to get points.
No, it was a run. He ran it in for the touchdown.
Don't want to go into the locker room down.
Daniel's looking like LSU. Burrow's looking like LSU.
That's what they're looking at right now. If you get at least a field goal, you knock it down to a one-score game. Hopefully you get more than that.
I had to go pick up my daughter.
First and 10 at their own 30. Burrow hands it off. Chase Brown broke a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's going to run for a first down. Out to the numerals left side for a 10-yard pickup. Luvu making the tackle, and we've hit the 2-minute warning.
And remember, Dan,
2-minute warning at the half, y'all. At the half, I'll take a quick break.
Don't want to go in.
Then I'll come back and we'll look at the total team stats for both of these teams and individual player stats for you fantasy football freaks.
And this is the First Star Logistics.
I'll also answer any questions you have about this game to the best of my ability.
The piercing heat. We were all born with a fire burning deep within our bellies.
Is that game to Stephen
Gustavus
Pope?
Swift,
Nope.
I turned my
We
fire into the creation of Swift Foods back in 1855. For you, it might simply be to smoke a tastier rack of ribs than that blowhard Steve. Go on, find
Are you
your
going to stream
spot.
the Cowboys game?
Swift Foods.
The Thursday night
Inspiring
game, I am
extraordinary
not.
meals
The
since
Dodgers have a
1855.
7-10 start against the Padres that night.
Experience the NFL
I will be doing
with
that
On
game.
Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. On Location offers official tickets and unrivaled access to all of the NFL's
Sports
premier
Lounge will
events
probably
with
have the Thursday
exclusive
night game
partnerships with more
on
than
his
20
channel, y'all,
NFL
for
teams.
NFL.
On Location brings you up close for all of the action, providing fans with unforgettable moments from draft day to Super Bowl Sunday and everything in between. Visit NFLOnLocation.com for more information. That's NFLOnLocation.com.
Hey, Bengals fans. Paramount Plus is once again your home to stream the NFL on CBS all season long. That means you can catch Joe
we're
Burrow,
Padres,
Jamar Chase, and the
and
rest
then
of the
Rockies
Cincinnati
this week,
Bengals
y'all.
from your smart TV, tablet,
So
phone,
Padres,
or any
Dodgers,
device. And all you need is a
Tuesday,
Paramount Plus
Wednesday,
account.
Thursday,
Paramount Plus streams your live, local
then
NFL
Rockies,
on CBS game across the league
Friday,
every
Saturday,
Sunday, all the
Sunday.
way through the AFC
The
Championship
Sunday game
So
for
sign
the
up
Rockies,
and sign
Dodgers,
into
the
Paramount
last
Plus
game of the
today
regular
and get ready
season
for another thrilling season of
is
Bengals football with the NFL
earlier
on
in the
CBS,
day, so I won't
streaming
do
live
Red
on
Zone,
Paramount
but
Plus.
Behind
I'll be
every
doing
successful
Sunday night
business is a
football
strong
that
leader.
night,
That's why
as
the
well
Cincinnati
as
Bengals
Monday
lead
night
HR
football.
to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at paycor.com.
Bengal fans, Bengals Luxury Suites provide a great view of the action while offering an unparalleled combination of features and amenities. With limited inventory available, visit Bengals.com/suites to get yours today.
Unless the doctor tomorrow tells me I have to go into the hospital.
1 minute, 58 seconds left in the half. The Washington Commanders lead the Bengals 21-10. Cincinnati has the ball. With all three
the Cowboys are on Amazon Prime on Thursday, y'all.
40 on the scoreboard. Josh Allen has thrown 4 touchdown passes tonight. They've gone to 4 different receivers. Buffalo leads Jacksonville 34-3. Burrow back to pass. Guns one downfield. A leaping catch.
Burrow to Chase. There you go, Nicolette.
Chase picks up a few more before being tackled at the 38.
Let's see how long that was, Nicolette.
Jamar Chase up to 80.
22 yards.
Receiving yards.
22 yards,
Taking
Nicolette.
advantage
You're
of the
still a
middle
little
of the
short,
football
right?
field. Over the linebackers in front of the safeties, and Chin put a big hit on him in the middle of the football field at the 38-yard line.
22 yards on that play. Jamar has a 41-yard touchdown catch tonight. The Bengals have it first and 10
already
at
inside the 40, the
Burrow
Washington
with a draw
40.
Play handoff. Moss trying to run wide.
Burrow turned the wrong way on the handoff. Moss gets away. Burrow throws a nice block.
35, 30, and goes out of bounds.
First down, Bengals.
First down at the 28 of Washington.
That was Payne, the big defensive tackle. Had his
Burrow
arms
turned
around
around
him.
the wrong way
You know,
on the
it's like,
handoff.
okay, what's going to happen now? I mean, boom, he can't take him to the ground. I mean, that's amazing that you got a big defensive tackle with his arms around Moss. Moss with that low center of gravity says, no, I'm not going down. And Joe Burrow says, hey.
Nice block by Burrow there.
Put a nice block on the corner.
And wisely did it with his left shoulder.
Yes.
Ball at the
right.
27.
1st and 10 at the 27. Burrow hands it off to Moss, trying to run through a crease
Moss
left side. Makes it to the 25.
Runs into a neck tackle.
And gets brought down there after a 2-yard run. Andre Jones, brought up from the practice squad, made the tackle there. We're down to 1 minute to go. The Bengals get lined up quickly. They still have their timeouts left. 2nd down and 8 at the 25. And now we've got a timeout called by Washington.
Today? No. I don't know.
The Bengals obviously are looking to score a touchdown.
Is that what you're going to have?
Considering how Washington has moved the ball, they would like to do it.
I wouldn't mind
as
a little glass of that
as possible left on the clock.
Absolutely, and you got all your timeouts. You have plenty of time, and so that's not the big issue. The big issue right now is execution. And
I'll run out at the half and cover the bird feeder.
As I mentioned earlier, they're giving up 75% of the time, giving up touchdowns in the red zone defensively coming into this football
game. One more,
game.
Jamar.
So you got to make them pay. People have been making them pay all season long. 6 touchdowns in 8 red zone appearance opportunities coming into this football game. And the Cincinnati Bengals have gotten into the red zone once and kicked a field goal.
Ela, how you feeling as far as hangover-wise today,
girl? End zone for a touchdown once you get into the red zone. They're not even there yet.
Burrow is 13 out of 16, 81% for 149
2nd and 8,
yards
53 seconds left.
In the first half. On
Cincy
down,
still with
Joe
all 3 timeouts.
Snap. His pass caught by Eric All.
Nice.
Jumps sideways.
Nice jump.
A few extra yards, and it looks like he has.
It's going to be real close to a first, y'all. I think that's a first.
Sainer still tried to hit him low, and Eric All said, I'm going up and over. I mean, it was like a little Edmund Moses action right there. Hurled him up and over, and boy, that effort was extraordinary. Now you're in the red zone. Now scoring
I'm just
in the red
teasing,
zone.
Sheila.
Like
it's my heart doctor. I go see tomorrow.
As much time expired as possible in the second quarter.
Bengals called a timeout. 43 seconds left in the half. Cincinnati has 2 remaining. Washington has 1 remaining. The Commanders lead the Bengals by 11 points, 21-10.
And the Commanders have done a pretty good job of quieting this raucous crowd. I mean, the Bengals went on an opening game touchdown drive, and the place was off the hook.
Oh, I missed the timeout by Washington, y'all.
And outscored the Bengals 21-3 and quieted everything.
Cocktail.
So going to have to get the crowd back into it. The only way to do that is to play effectively and execute.
T. Higgins and Andre Yossi go out to the left. Jamar Chase having a big half goes out to the right. The running back is Zach Moss. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Burrow in the gun, catches the shotgun snap, hands it to Moss, works away from a tackle, runs inside the 15, and gets brought down.
Worked really hard for about 3 yards there, y'all.
And the Bengals will call another timeout with 37 seconds remaining. Mikey Sainer still made the tackle.
Fowler couldn't get him to the ground. Fowler was there to try to get him to the ground, unblocked. He was there to make a play on it, but he couldn't.
got her some shrimp cocktails, so I said, get me a little bit.
And took it out to the perimeter, picked up 4 yards.
Mikey Sainer still is Mike Hilton. Undersized, but feisty, makes plays.
Mexican shrimp cocktail, y'all. Mexican shrimp cocktail is hot.
Ran 2 back for touchdowns.
and football savvy, football IQ. Understands what he's looking at. Doesn't get fooled.
2nd down and 6 at the 13 of Washington. 37 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The Bengals down by 11. Burrow catches the shotgun snap. Has time. Begins rolling right. Still looking. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for Moss around the 8-yard line.
I was curious. Why was he so afraid to throw that to Moss? He must have been afraid of that cornerback breaking on it and picking it off.
13.
Joe felt like he had to throw that on the run. He didn't feel like he could choke it down, set his feet, and throw it. He threw it on a dead sprint to his right.
Lifelong Cowboy fan, I can't cheer for the Commanders.
Clock stop. 30 seconds left in the half. Huge play coming up. 3rd and 6 in the red zone at the 13-yard line. Higgins goes out to the left. Chase, Yossi, and Gesicki out to the right. Burrow in the shotgun. Chase Brown in the backfield to his left. Burrow has the ball. Short drop, cocks the arm, throws. Low throw, incomplete.
Incomplete, intended for Chase. Sorry, Nicolette.
For Chase, it was a low throw, and it's immediately ruled incomplete. And here comes Evan McPherson.
Man, yeah, the ball splits Jamar. It goes over Jamar's hands. He tries to get his hands underneath it and cup it. And the ball goes over his hands into his belly onto the ground. Incomplete.
So the Bengals will try to pull within 8 with 26 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This will be a 31-yard field goal try for Evan McPherson. He is 1 for 2 so far in the game. From the left hash mark, the snap a little bit high but handled. The kick is up, and it is good. And Cincinnati pulls within 8, 21-13, with 22 seconds left in the half.
Well, that's 2 red zone stops, basically, for Washington. And I know that was probably one of their keys to the game.
Cube where it's got
you can't give up a touchdown 75% of the time.
It's got a clamato in it. Clamato, and then
given up a touchdown yet. They've given up
onions, diced tomatoes.
All of a sudden, on the season, their red zone touchdown percentage allowed.
I think there's some cilantro in there.
Between the 20s, the Bengals are going up and down the field.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought he should have completed that pass to that running back there.
Washington has ended all 3 of its drives with touchdowns.
Well, they're on a streak, man. I mean,
I don't remember who got the ball first in this game. Do you, Chad?
He hadn't had to stretch that leg for a while. I mean, there've been a lot of consecutive drives for scores here for the Washington.
Yeah, 10 if you throw out a one-play kneel down in the second quarter last week. Their punter did not punt last week, hasn't punted tonight. This kickoff by Money Mac caught 4 yards deep in the end zone. Washington will have it at the 30, 22 seconds left in the half. 1 timeout to work with.
I wonder how careful Washington will be with the football. I would assume they'd be pretty darn careful. This young rookie quarterback, Jaden Daniels, has not turned it over yet this season. He's put the ball on the ground 3 times. He's got 3 fumbles. Joe Burrow has 3 fumbles. Daniels hasn't lost any of them. Joe lost 1 for a touchdown, defensive score. They both are tied for the league.
Made it. Washington will take a knee to run out the remaining time in the second quarter. So a very uneasy feeling here at Paycor Stadium. The Bengals offense is moving up and down the field, but settled for field goal attempts on 3 possessions and only made 2 of those kicks. Meanwhile, Washington has put 21 points on the board. We invite you to stay tuned for Wayne Box Miller and the half.
Bengals got it first. All right, so we got the ball where it's supposed to go for the second half. Yeah, that's what's in there, shrimp. Big shrimp. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, they're the big shrimp you can get in a bag at Costco. I prefer it with the little bit smaller shrimp, but this is what they have at Costco. What do you think, y'all? Anyone surprised at this game? I was pretty confident going in that the Commanders would be able to cover the 7. that they would be well within that 7. And I still think the Bengals could come back and win this, but they're not going to win it by 7. We got some folks that are kind of skating right up to the edge or going over the rule line, y'all. Bubba Gump caught him. Bubba Gump caught my shrimp. Yeah, I much prefer the smaller ones, y'all. These big son bitches, they take some work to get down the old gullet. .58 likes, approaching 1,500 views. The shrimp michelada. Good, Ruben. You love it, bro. Not half as much as Thor loves chewing on his foot, though. Take a look at the first half stats, y'all. There is the scoring by quarter. wait, let me take you through the scoring in this game. So 11:37 of the first. Joe Burrow pass deep. Catch made by Chase. 41-yard touchdown. Made it 7-0 Bengals. Bijan Robinson a rush to the left for 1 yard. Siebert's extra point good. 7-7. 11:31 of the second quarter. Austin Eckler, 24 yards and a touchdown. Siebert's extra point is good. 14-7 Commanders. 5:28 of the second quarter. McPherson, a 28-yard field goal attempt is good. Adomitis, the holder. 14-10. Then Daniels rushes to the left for 4 yards and a touchdown. The Siebert extra point is good. 21-10. And then McPherson, with 26 seconds before the half, hits a 31-yarder to make it 21-13 Commanders. All right, ignore the split up here at the top. But I'm going to bring you down to the team stats here now. Daniels 7 for 8, 139, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Eckler 2 for 32, 1 touchdown. Daniels 5 for 19 with a touchdown, and Robinson 8 for 16 with a touchdown. So they're doing it on the ground, y'all. They are doing it on the ground. McLaurin at 1 reception for 55 yards. McCaffrey 2 receptions, 41 yards. Not that McCaffrey. Eckler 2 for 22, and Brown 2 for 21. Siebert is 3 for 3 on extra points. And there you see the tackles. Luvu, the leading tackler, with 7. Now let's take a look at the Bengals. Joe Burrow, 14 for 19, 157 and 1. Moss, 8 for 47. Brown on the ground, 5 for 34. Burrow, 1 for 4. Receiving, Nicolette. Chase, 4 for 80. 1 touchdown on 5 targets. Jasecki, 1 for 17 on 2. All 3 for 16 for 3 targets. Zach Moss, 2 for 15. Higgins, 1 for 14. And Tosiavas, 1 for 8. Team stats. David Catalano, $1 Valhalla. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm trying to find the T stat thing here where I can turn it on so you can see it. There it is. All right, so here we go. Team stats. Total yards, 205 to 236. Passing yards, 139, 157 in favor of the Bengals. Rushing yards, 67 for the Commanders, 85 for the Bengals. Total plays, 34 to 24 in favor of them Bengals. First downs, 14 to 11. Both teams operating at about a 50% clip for third down efficiency. 2 penalties called on the Bengals, none on the Commanders. It was just 1 yard. Weird. Time of possession, 16:45 to 13:15 in favor of the Commanders. And here we go. We're at the half. Now I'm going to try to refresh everything. See if I can get this synced up a little bit better in the second half. That's done. And here we go. Start of quarter 3. Let me get the audio going.
They kick field goals. So far tonight, on the 3 drives where they were trying to score, they scored touchdowns. So the last 11 possessions, going back to week 1, that Washington didn't have a one-play kneel down to end the half, they've scored.
I'll tell you, Dan, they got to do a much better job on first, second down. I mean, they can't be 3rd and short, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. Got to get them 3rd and long.
McPherson's kick bounces into the hands of Igbenamane, running it back.
I'm going to try to get synced up, y'all.
Racing to the 40.
Nice kick return. Wow.
Down, and the Bengals make a shoestring tackle. That was actually Austin Eckler on the run back, and he is brought down
Big
at
return.
the Cincinnati 33-yard line, a 62-yard return.
Man, you talk about a guy that, boy, I thought there was an illegal block in the back right there. No call. But off to the races goes Eckler. Boy, Cincinnati Bengals come within a whisker of giving up a special teams touchdown. Last week, it was an unscripted, unconventional score with a defensive touchdown. Fortunately, not a special teams touchdown.
So Washington begins in field goal range. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 33. Daniels hands it off. Brian Robinson swerving out to the right inside the 30. Tackled at the 29-yard line. Picked up 4. Dax
So this
Hill
is as
Logan
good as
Wilson
it gets, y'all, as far
making
as
the stop.
synced up
And
to
they get
that
a 5-yard
stuff on
gain.
the
They
bottom
spotted
there.
at the 28.
Well, it's been a clean game in terms of turnovers.
Everything was just refreshed,
teams,
so this is as good as it gets.
Washington, they don't have a giveaway all season. They haven't turned it over. Maybe they're due.
2nd down and 5 at the Cincinnati 28. From Lap's lips to God's ears.
We're like
we'll
one
see.
play behind now.
Daniels to throw. Short pass over the middle. It is caught. It's going to be a 1st down. Gain of about 5 on the play. Just fed it over the middle. Zach Ertz, the veteran tight end, with a catch. Well, they're not going to give him the first down. It's 3rd and less than a yard.
Like to see nothing more than a field goal out of this. Do not let them put the ball in the end zone. And at that point, go up by 15 points. We're talking 2-score game.
3rd down and inches. Jaden Daniels under center. Takes the snap. Fakes a handoff. Rolls right and runs for the 1st down. Takes a big-time hit as Sam Hubbard and J2 Fele crunched him to the ground. Trying to avoid that if you're Washington with this slender QB, but picked up a couple of yards and moved the sticks.
Yeah, they got all kinds of things in there. Zone reads, RPOs. They got a lot of things that could end up with Jaden Daniels carrying the football and taking a shot. But boy, he's up to the task.
Offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury, the
so
former
just
Arizona
outside the
Cardinals
20.
head coach, doing an outstanding job. 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 21. Washington up by 8 in the 3rd quarter. Daniels hands it off. This time the Bengals stack up the interior line and bring down Robinson at the 19-yard line. Sam Hubbard was there.
A-ball should get
A
fired
2-yard
after beating the
pickup.
Cowboys on Thursday night.
That was a good effort there by Sam. Sam got off the block very quickly. Made a nice defensive stop. Now follow it up. I mean, you haven't had many instances where it's only been a 1-yard pickup on or a 2-yard pickup on 1st down capitalized.
Washington will go empty, stretching out 3 receivers to the left and 2 out to the right.
5 wide.
Down and 8 at the Cincinnati 19-yard line. Jaden Daniels eyeballs the Bengals defense, catches a waist-high snap from the pocket, in trouble.
Bengals send
Scrambles
4.
away, running to the right.
Daniels
and
escapes.
Shoved out of bounds near the line of scrimmage by Jermaine Pratt.
Yeah, there's a penalty flag on the field, it looks like, in front of the Bengals sideline. Is that a flag out there at the 11-yard line?
It's on Cincinnati.
Or 16-yard line on Cincinnati.
So,
illegal use of the hands. Hands to the face. Defense, number 29.
Right on the Bengals. Dang.
First down.
It was going to be 3rd down and 8. Instead, it's an automatic 1st down.
Tufele almost makes the play. Daniels says, no, it's not going to happen.
I like the poise of this rookie quarterback, y'all. I like him a lot.
Grabbed McLaurin by the side of the helmet as he's trying to release and get down the football field, and he gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 12. The ball is on the right hash.
Already up by 8 are the Commanders.
Daniels waits for the shotgun snap. Catches. Hands it off. Eckler trying to run wide to the right. He's inside the 10 and brought down near the 9-yard line. 3 yards for Austin Eckler, and Von Bell was there.
Yeah, I mean, no shock what Washington
he says, let's go Commanders.
Doing. I mean, their offense is exactly that.
Them in Circle K is TQ.
The outside zone is a big part of it. And then they get the quarterback involved with zone read, RPOs, and all that sort of thing. But when they feel like they have to, they're going to run the inside-outside zone and try to move you around.
2nd down and 7 at the Cincinnati 9. Washington looking to add to an 8-point third-quarter lead. Jaden Daniels is set. Robinson to his right. Daniels has it. Drops back to throw. Looking. Lots of time. Begins moving right. Throws into the end zone. Well, the receiver came out of the end zone running forward to make the catch. Noah Brown caught it. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 1.
Yeah, kind of inside the 1. I mean, it's close. I mean, it's like
Jags are going to go 0-3 as well. It
Yeah,
seems like the Bengals go 0-3 every year.
His foot crossed the goal
Doesn't
line.
it? And then they come playoff time, they're right there.
It's a handoff. Robinson.
Run up the middle. Robinson still pushing.
He does not get in.
Good job stacking them up in the middle. McLaurin came out of the end zone just enough where the ball never crossed the goal line. His feet did, but the ball did not.
Trey Hendrickson came out after that play. He is not returning yet. It is 2nd down and goal inside the 1. Washington leading 21-13, trying to make it 4 for 4 on touchdown drives on the 4 possessions where they've been trying to score. Nose of the ball just outside the end zone. Daniels under center. He takes the snap, fakes a handoff, lobs one into the end zone. And an
touchdown to the big man
for the Washington touchdown. Trent Scott hauls in the TD. 2nd week in a row, an offensive lineman has caught a touchdown against Cincinnati.
You know, and the film study said, hey, why don't we do it? We got a guy, Scott. He did the exact same thing. I mean, the offensive lineman, the extra offensive lineman blocks down, then he releases. And he's all by his lonesome. Nobody's got him in coverage. Touchdown.
Let the record show that Jaden Daniels' first NFL touchdown pass went to offensive lineman Trent Scott.
How about that? That's a good trivia question.
That one will earn beers in Washington for many years to come.
The point is good.
Cincinnati cannot stop Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Of course, a long kick return.
I think that was Daniels' first touchdown pass of his career, y'all.
28, Cincinnati 13. And we'll take a break.
And it's to the big lineman, number 73.
On the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Touchdown, Bengals! Bengals fans, get more of the great content you crave right now on the Sirius XM app. Just search Cincinnati Bengals on the app and tap the favorite star. You not only hear the game with your hometown announcers, but you'll also get access to the pre- and post-game shows. And come back during the week for extra Bengals content, including coach and player press conferences, special team-specific shows, interviews, and much more. It's all on the Sirius XM app. Download it and search Cincinnati Bengals today.
Shohei Ohtani.
There it is! The first player in Major League Baseball to have a 50-50 season.
When the sports world is talking, nobody gives you more perspectives than the experts of Sirius XM.
This is a remarkable freaking accomplishment.
Hear instant reaction on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
It's incredible. Guy's unreal.
And expert analysis on MLB Network Radio.
He is the type of player that can evolve into anything he wants to be.
Live sports talk when you need it is on Sirius XM and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hi there, it's Will Arnett here, host of Smartless, a podcast I do with my pals Sean Hayes and Jason Bateman. On Smartless, we connect people from all walks of life with special guests from Larry David, Selena Gomez, Arnold Schwarzenegger, to Presidents Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and Bill Clinton. But it's an off-the-cuff podcast examining
Let all the
crannies of an English muffin to breaking down world affairs. And now you can hear every new episode a full week early on the Sirius XM app. Just search Smartless to join the fun.
Bengals fans, this is Solomon Wilcots. Join me weekdays
How
on
many
the
hours of AI Val recorded? You got to find the split.
Radio Channel 88 and
I think it's less than a minute and a half, dude.
You're listening to the Cincinnati Bengals. Touchdown! On Sirius XM.
I think it's less than a minute. It's not a very big file.
Are you ready to take control of your career? First Star Logistics offers you the highest commissions in the industry as a logistic account executive. Learn more at firstStarLogistics.com/careers or call 513-675-6120. And I can attest to the fact that nobody takes better care of their employees than the people at First Star Logistics.
Washington 28, Cincinnati 13, 9:54 left in the third quarter. The last 5 times prior to this year that Washington drafted a quarterback in the first round, it didn't work out. Dwayne Haskins, RG3,
dynamic
Jason
kickoff,
Campbell, Patrick
$1 million
Ramsey,
football
Heath
back to
Schuler.
the Bengals.
It's early, but it looks like the Commanders have found their man in Jaden Daniels. This kickoff will be fielded by Travion Williams and run out far side of the field.
Williams
20,
brings it out.
23.
No!
And stopped short of the 25-yard line. So Washington begins the third quarter.
It doesn't make no sense to bring it out, y'all. It really does.
It goes all the way down to the Cincinnati 33. The Bengals kick return.
I don't know that it makes any sense to bring it out. I mean, you get it on the 30.
Big swing and field position. Washington enjoys the
How
short
many takes?
field.
One,
Bengals
bro.
have to go the long route.
One take on the football one. This one.
Jaden Daniels has a passer rating of 149.1. Perfect score is 158.
We're going to have one for Dodger baseball next year.
From their own 22-yard line. Joe Burrow is under
if I'm
center.
still around. Here we go. Hand off.
Chase Brown accelerating around the left
Brown,
edge.
first down and more.
First down and more. The Bengals are running it great tonight, at least until they get into the red zone. That run goes to the 38 for a 16-yard gain.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to start the drive. There's no question.
Campbell, didn't he win the
Unfortunately,
Super Bowl? No, that was
they just get the ball.
That was Doug Williams, wasn't it?
Offensively,
wasn't it Doug Williams?
A few possessions left. I mean, you got to put your foot on the gas.
The Bengals are averaging 6.7 per run tonight. Burrow fakes to Chase Brown under pressure and sacked.
Go, Joe!
Back at the 31-yard line, and it looked like Amarius Mims gave it up.
Yeah, and the sack is accomplished by Jean-Baptiste.
Jean-Baptiste.
He takes it to the ground. And Mims, he took his set. Baptiste underneath goes inside.
Plays football.
And Amarius Mims could not get it done.
In the United States.
Himself back inside, quarterback sack.
Baptism by fire.
Yes, exactly.
In Amarius Mims' NFL debut, a loss of 6 on the sack. Second down and 16 Bengals at their own 32.
Second and 16
from
the 32.
In the third quarter. Burrow waits for a shotgun snap. He catches. It's a 4-man rush. This pass caught by Eric All. And Eric is going to be gang tackled at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard gain. Igbenamani made the tackle.
So they get it back to close to the original line of scrimmage. The problem is you're looking at third down. That's a big difference in this football game. Cincinnati Bengals.
62 likes, 1,700 views.
Is good with their execution as Washington has been on the early downs. I mean, Washington has not faced a lot of third and long propositions. The Bengals looking at another one here.
You remember that?
He's one of 3 receivers out to the left, along with Yossi
Big
Bosch
3rd and 10 here for the Bengals.
Out to the right. 3rd down and 10 Bengals. Shotgun snap. Burrow from the pocket. Guns it over the middle of the field. T. Higgins catches it for a first down and runs to the Washington 46-yard line.
And that's the area to take advantage of. The middle of the
Nicolette still needs a yard, y'all. Still needs a yard.
Off. Linebackers are taking deep drops. Safeties are back there. You're going to have to take advantage of the middle of the football field with hooks, crossing routes. T. Higgins does a nice job.
Yeah, but they do it every year, TQ. Where the Bengals, it seems to me, have lost the last 2 years in a row their first 3.
At the 46.
Someone check that.
Running back. Drew Sample.
They're always there at the end.
As an extra blocker. Shotgun snap. Burrow fakes to Chase Brown. Steps up in the pocket. Begins rolling.
Burrow's
left,
offensive line is offensive.
And it's knocked away. It was intended for Yossi Bosch, but a defender got his hand in there and slapped it to the side.
Yeah, it was Luvu. I think he redirected himself and got his hand on that football. But the initial pressure makes Joe Burrow get out of pocket. I mean, he climbs it and then gets out to his left, trying to make a play, and Luvu gets that big left mucker up there and knocks it to the ground.
2nd down and 10 at the 46 of the Commanders. 7:05 left in the third quarter. The Bengals trail.
Austin Eckler headed to the Commander locker room.
Yossi Bosch
motions
a huge
loss
wide
for them.
To the right, lines up next to Burton, now moves back into the slot. Burrow motioning toward the sideline and calling a timeout.
You know, during that last play, Dan, Eckler went up the tunnel into the Washington Redskins locker room. Looks like he needs some medical attention.
We'll take a break. 7:05 left in the third quarter. Washington leads at 28-13 here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Bengals fans, get more of the great content you crave
breaking
right now on the
breaking news
XM
for you
app.
fantasy
Just search
footballers.
Cincinnati Bengals on the app and tap the favorite star. You not only hear the game with your hometown
Austin
announcers,
Eckler,
but you'll
the
also
running
get
back
access
for
to
the Commanders,
pre- and post-game shows.
headed
And
to the
come
locker
back
room.
during the week for extra Bengals content, including coach and player press conferences, special team-specific shows, interviews, and much more. It's all on the Sirius
Bengals started
XM
1-4
app.
last
Download
year,
it and
then went
search
on a
Cincinnati
4-game win
Bengals
streak.
today.
Baseball's postseason race heats up on MLB Network Radio. Every pitch, every swing, and every catch.
All right, results of our poll tonight, y'all. Who's going to win, Commanders or Bengals? Commanders now with the slight advantage, 52-48. I'm thinking about shutting down betting because this is a blowout all of a sudden.
Radio, Sirius XM 89, and the all-new Sirius XM app.
NFL fans, Christopher Russo here, and on Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports
6
Radio,
total
we give
bets.
you NFL talk with a
3
bite
on
to
the
it.
Commanders,
First is our
3
Monday
on
morning
the
quarterback
Bengals.
Adam Shine, 9 Eastern.
36,938 points. Betting is closed.
You need to know.
I'll reopen it if it gets more competitive.
And insiders Peter Schrager and Mike Lombardi preview the action. We're talking football all week long on Mad Dog Sports Radio Channel 82, in the car, and the Sirius XM app.
Tune to Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 all year long to hear expert opinions and analysis from
Yeah, Ron.
players, coaches,
Before
and
the game, I
executives.
said I would take the Commanders and the points. I did.
Radio.
I also said bet the under, though.
7:05 left, third quarter. The Bengals have the ball, trailing Washington 28-13 here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio
What's going on,
Network.
Ron Smith?
Second down and 10 for Cincinnati in Commanders territory at the 46. The Bengals have rushed 15 times for 101
80 in the
yards.
house. That's their high for
6.7
tonight.
per carry. They've had multiple runs.
Thank you so much.
They've gone for 10 plus, and yet they only have 13 points, and they're down by 15.
Here's a big story in the game. Average third down length. The Bengals, third down, 5.5 yards.
Ricardo Moreno
Washington,
is in
third
the
and
hot
one.
box.
Bengals have not
And
gotten it
that's a
done
flaming hot
significantly
take.
enough on first or second down. Washington has.
The ball is at the Washington 46 on the left hash. Zach Moss in it, running back. Joe Burrow has two receivers out to the right. Jamar Chase out to the left. Higgins and Yossi out to the right. Burrow back to throw. Quick pass. Caught by Higgins on the slant. He does not get the first down, but he's got about 9. It's going to be third down and a long yard. Sainris still much shorter than T. Higgins made that tackle.
T. Higgins had a phenomenal training camp, and then unfortunately suffers the hamstring injury.
We're pudding alert.
He just a tough
I had
break
no
for him.
sugar added
He's had a great week
tapioca
of
pudding for
practice,
dessert tonight.
and coaches and teammates were looking forward to his contributions tonight. He's doing a good job.
2-down territory here. 3rd and 1 at the 37, down by 15 points. Moss in the backfield.
What's up, Ron?
Eric all motions. It's a
3rd
handoff
and 1.
to Zach Moss.
Big
He's got
one.
the first down.
Moss, first down.
Charging
MO.
forward and running left down to the 31-yard line.
Allen makes the tackle. Wilson's doing a good job of finishing the block. And as a result of that, Moss just gets underneath both of them and takes them for a ride. I mean, good effort north and south in that 3rd and short.
The Bengals have driven to the 31. They started back at their own 22. The drive has taken about 3.5 minutes off the clock. We have 5:57 left in the 3rd. Cincinnati down by 15. Burrow catches a shotgun snap. 3-step drop. Short pass. Caught. Moss out of the backfield at the 25, the 20.
Moss,
He's got a
first down, just outside
He's
the
tackled
20.
just shy of the 20-yard line.
On the play before in the 3rd down rush, man, Eric All came in motion, and he chop blocked Fowler, defensive end, at the end of the line of scrimmage. And I mean, the first thing to hit, chopped him right off his feet. The first thing to hit was his grill, his face mask, right in the
David
smush
Mary
to the
Higgins
turf.
Clark in high school is up in
1st and 10 with the ball just outside the 20-yard line. Chase Brown checks in at running back. Yosivas Chase and Charlie Jones out to the right. It's a handoff. Chase Brown sprinting. 15-yard line.
Brown gets the corner.
And shoved out of bounds inside the 10. That is the 6th run of 10 or more yards in this game. Chase Brown out of bounds at the 8, where it's 1st and goal.
Did a good job. Everybody did a good job of
looking to answer.
Yosivas got his block down the football field. Charlie
That
Jones is
over in
working
serious
hard
danger.
to sustain his block. And they end up bouncing to the outside. Chase Brown gets everything he possibly can before going out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 8. Earlier, the Bengals settled for a field goal try when they had it 1st and goal at the 8. They cannot do that here. Down by 15
I knew
points.
you'd like that, Danny.
Zach Moss back in at running back. Jamar Chase out to the right. Burrow hands it off. Moss going nowhere.
Nope.
You get nothing.
Nope. They had that one deciphered. I mean, there's no Luvu makes the play there. They're trying to run an inside trap, and Washington was all over that. They kind of saw that before it unfolded.
A 1-yard loss. Make it a 2-yard loss. The ball is placed more or less on top of the 10. 2nd and goal from there. Clock running. 4:08 left in the 3rd quarter. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase go out to the left. Mike Gesicki out to the right. Sample and Moss in the backfield on either side of Burrow. 2nd down and goal from the 10. Shotgun snap. Burrow throws. Caught at the 5. Chase.
There you go, Chase.
Trying to get to the end
Congratulations,
zone. He's
Nicolette.
pulled down around the 2. And it'll be 3rd down and goal from there. Bobby Wagner won the wrestling match and got chased to the
y'all,
ground.
if we had a yearbook on this channel, if we had a yearbook that came out, and I had to vote for chatter most likely to be currently serving time in a penitentiary cell watching Valhalla Sports Talk, Up in Smoke would be my guess.
Down right here, got to convert.
Speaking of huge, Cody Ford checks in as a 6th offensive lineman.
Up in Smoke would be my guess all day long. From the 2, 3rd and goal.
Is going to be called by the Commanders.
Commanders call a timeout.
3:12 left in the 3rd quarter. The Bengals trying to make it a 1-score game with a touchdown.
And if you've driven the football like this, you have to finish. 3rd down touchdowns can be a big lift for an offensive football team and a big downer for a defensive football team. 3rd down
have been scouting the starting quarterbacks across the NFL.
That can be a change of momentum.
For an important analytical 76-yard drive. It's taken 6 minutes off the clock.
Who
now
knew?
Cody Ford is going to exit, and the Bengals will no longer have 6 offensive linemen on the field. And they change personnel, and Washington will do the same.
They're allowed to do the same.
Washington brings in
Pelican
6
Bay E-Block
different
loves your
defenders.
streams. Is Up in Smoke.
3rd down and goal from the 2.
From the 2,
Higgins
3rd and
and
goal.
Yosivas out to the right. Jamar Chase wide to the left. Burrow in the gun. Zach Moss to his right. Burrow looking to throw. His pass caught on the back line of the end zone.
T. Higgins doesn't get his feet
though,
down.
did not get
No,
both
out of
feet
bounds.
down. In bounds. It is no touchdown.
Out
And
of
he got one
bounds.
down, could not drag the other one.
Higgins
Went
gets
airborne,
1 foot,
clicked his heels, right foot down.
and then the
Can't
elbow
get
hit.
left foot down. Did right hip get in bounds? No.
Bengals are going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 2.
Bengals going for it.
I
Down
don't think
big.
Burrow needed to throw that as high as he did.
Huge
last
fly in
night.
here.
Made it hard for Higgins to get his feet down. Huge
Knitting
play
is
here.
hard, yo.
4th and goal from the 2 with 3:07 to go, 3rd quarter. Burrow in the shotgun. Yosivas and Higgins out to the right. Jamar Chase out to the left. Zach Moss in the backfield. Yosivas goes in motion. Burrow drops back to throw. His pass caught at the goal line. Touchdown!
Yes.
Bengals! Andre Yosivas as the Bengals go for it on 4th and goal from the 2 and get a badly needed touchdown.
And
Burrow to
his
Yosivas
ratio
for
of
6.
red zone touchdown catches to career catches is phenomenal. And
There you
remember,
go. There the ball
just
is
the tip
over.
of the football has to cross the goal line. It doesn't matter what happens after he's dragged back out of the goal line. It is a touchdown. It's a clear touchdown. Bengals are within 1 score if they can convert an extra point.
22 career catches for Andre Yosivas. 7 of them have been red zone touchdowns.
Unreal, almost 33%.
Point from
McPherson
McPherson.
will try to make it an 8-point game with a 33-yard PAT.
Whistles.
Penalty flag down before the ball is kicked.
Blew it dead. You got 12 men in the field. Looked like he touched his shoulders.
Prior to the snap, false start.
False start, okay.
Offense number 71.
False start on the
5-yard penalty.
kicking team.
So now you're talking about a 38-yard PAT.
Yep.
Bengals cheerleaders are called Bengals.
He flinched a little bit early.
Who knew?
You have to look inside, try to find the football. Don't move. If the defense flinches, you cannot move.
The Bengals are down by 9, trying to make it 8 from the middle of the field, from 38 yards away for 1 point. The snap, the placement, the right-footed kick. It is good. And Cincinnati pulls within 8 with about 18 minutes left in regulation. We'll take a timeout. 3:03 to go, third quarter. Can the Bengals defense get a stop for the first time tonight? The score, 28-20, Washington, here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
We go to a commercial break, y'all.
You should never turn off PGA Tour Radio. Hear from the biggest names in the sport.
Champion golfer of the year is Xander Schauffele.
I think best round of golf ever in my life.
Listen to special shows from people who love the game, like rock and roll legend Alice Cooper.
There's a putt, must be 90 feet long, and you make that putt.
And get help with your own game.
You'll get through your iron shots and have predictable distance.
It's all golf, all the time, on PGA Tour Radio, Channel 92 in the car, and on the Sirius XM app.
Hi, this is Eddie Vedder.
This is Stone Gossard from Pearl Jam.
Hey, it's Jeff Ament.
And I'll mute that for copywritten music. It didn't look like the ball crossed the line. Yeah, he reached out. Once he turned around, he got the tip of the ball over the goal line, bro. Yeah, that was a touchdown.
Channel 22, or listen at home with the Sirius XM app.
The NASCAR Cup Series is on Sirius XM. We're back on the track.
62
Sunday.
likes, just a little over 1,900 views.
400 from Kansas
If you
Speedway.
do, please hit that subscribe. Our next NFL telecast on the channel is next Sunday night for Sunday Night Football.
Sirius XM app.
We'll get back to Dodgers Padres tomorrow, y'all. A 3-game series at Dodger Stadium.
Cincinnati fans, hear what Coach Taylor and the players
And we're currently at 17,050. 17,050 on the subscribers. Those are the Berserkers.
You're listening to the Cincinnati
298 on the member side. Those are the B-Homies.
There's no better way to celebrate a Bengals win than Skyline Chili. Stop by your neighborhood Skyline on game day and Coney up, Bengals Nation. It's Skyline time.
Skyline Chili.
A fifth third better means your hometown bank partnering with your hometown team, the Cincinnati Bengals. To learn more, visit 53.com.
You did us a favor, Pearl Jam.
Austin Eckler went to the locker room to be checked out for something medically, so he is not back to return this kick. Potentially good news for the Bengals since he had a 62-yard kick return to begin the second half. Igbenogany and Zacchaeus are back to return. We'll see if Money Mac tries to blast this one through the back of the end zone.
Dynamic kickoff.
After that long return on his last kick. Swings the leg, a high spinning end-over-end kick. It is into the end zone. Igbenogany takes a knee. Washington will start from the 30. This will be realistically their 5th drive of the game. We're not going to count the one down.
All right, can Jaden Daniels do it again, y'all? Can he do it again, or can this Cincinnati defense
meaning they have scored
get some stops?
Their last 12 possessions going back over the last 3 games.
Let's see if we can make them punt. You know, I was begging for a turnover. I'm not even begging for that anymore. I don't even care if 3-0. Make them punt the football one time.
28-20.
Daniels in a shotgun on a 1st and 10 from the 30.
First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun, fakes a handoff, quick pass, caught. It's going to be a first down for Washington.
First down.
Terry McLaurin with the catch. Man, that looked easy. 13 yards. Logan Wilson made the tackle.
RPO, motion on the RPO. It freed up McLaurin. All he did was run down the football field all by his lonesome. Nobody within 5 yards of him in any direction. It was the easiest RPO read that a quarterback
Jaden Daniels, when he's not blitzed, is 9 for 9 for 151.
His only incompletion of the game came when he got hit while throwing by Trey Hendrickson when he had a man wide open for a touchdown about 40 yards down the field.
This college offense looks pretty good.
Sure does. First and
Cincinnati
10,
showing
Daniels
pressure. A run up the middle.
And the Bengals blow this
ran
one
right
up,
into the blitz.
Making the tackle near the line of scrimmage. Hakeem Davis-Gaither and Joseph Osai.
Yeah, it's going over. Absolutely, Ronald. Yeah, I totally blew that.
In the football game,
I totally blew that.
I
did think the Commanders would.
Playing football, Chris Jenkins Jr.
I did think it was a good idea for the Commanders in 7, but I thought under.
Dealing with that club in the hand.
That's why these casinos make money, most of them.
Right hand heavily wrapped due to the thumb injury that came before the season opener. 2nd and 10. Washington lines up in a pistol. Jaden Daniels.
2nd and 10.
With a fake on a draw play, now
fake
standing
time,
in the pocket,
all the
right,
time.
The arm throws, caught 1 yard
caught
short
on the
of the
sideline
by Zach Ertz. It'll be third down and
there's
1.
a name.
Now that's interesting.
Former Philadelphia and Arizona great Zach Ertz with the reception.
I don't know why he caught the football.
Daniels barking out instructions to his teammates. Very un-rookie-like. I'm impressed.
Daniels in the gun. Fakes a handoff, rolls right, stumbles.
Rolls right, gonna run it, first down. Slides down,
and runs
first down.
For the first down. Makes it into Bengals territory. He's down at the 42-yard line.
You're talking about a
if Jaden Daniels is on your fantasy football rookie wire, just sitting out there, go get him, y'all. Go get him. This kid is for real.
Violent cut. And Osai is a bigger body guy. Daniels keeps his balance and turns it up the field.
The first quarterback in college football history to pass for more than 12,000 yards and run for more than 3,000 yards.
Amazing.
1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 42. Daniels hands it off. And the Bengals will bring down Jeremy McNichols, his first carry of the game, with Austin Eckler out, just a 1-yard gain. And Chris Jenkins made the tackle.
Yeah, he was very active on that
7:45 to go in that Buffalo-Jacksonville game. It's 40-10 Bills.
Even drive for a field goal. You have to keep this a
40-10 Bills.
Right now, it's dicey. Field goal range. Can't let them advance it much more.
That's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Yep.
9 seconds
so
on the clock.
3-3
Washington
now.
doesn't have to snap it. And the Commanders
headed to the fourth.
Not.
Let's
Why
get some
wouldn't?
fours in the chat.
Fourth quarter. Washington up by 8. 28-20 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Sherrod Brown says,
I'll work with anyone to protect Ohio.
But what Sherrod Brown does in D.C. has not protected Ohio women and children. Brown voted multiple times to allow transgender biological males to compete in girls' sports. Not only unfair, but risking injury to female athletes. Brown even
28-20, y'all. Start of the fourth quarter.
Men into girls' locker rooms. And Brown would allow
Commanders with the $1
blockers,
million
even
football.
Sex change surgery for children.
Up by 8.
Worse, Brown introduced a
looking to add on to it.
Shelters to
and driving.
Transgender biological men, inflicting more trauma on abused women. So
they got that good California smokes as Ricardo.
Anyone to protect Ohio.
Sherrod Brown is not protecting Ohio women and children. In fact, he's endangering them. Ohio deserves better. Senate Leadership Fund paid for and is responsible for the content of this advertising. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.senateleadershipfund.org.
As the official Wi-Fi and internet provider of the Cincinnati Bengals, Altifiber
64 likes, 2,000 views.
That's why Altifiber provides blazing fast internet, 99.99%
I know, TQ. I know, man.
And a next-generation Wi-Fi experience powered by Eero. Switch to Altifiber today and download and upload faster than Spectrum with Cincy's only 2-gig symmetrical speeds. Fiber internet plans start at just $49.99 a month. Visit Altifiber.com or call 513-565-FAST to learn more. Altifiber, elevating connection.
Experience the NFL with On Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. On Location offers official tickets and unrivaled access to all of the NFL's premier events. With exclusive partnerships with more than 20 NFL teams,
On
Location
brings
brings you up close for all of the action, providing fans with unforgettable moments from draft day to Super Bowl Sunday.
Y'all,
and
if the
Jaguars
give up on Trevor Lawrence, please, Minnesota Vikings, call that man. Please call him. If this year has taught us anything, 3 weeks into the NFL season, some of these teams just plain suck.
Bengals Radio Network, the Washington Commanders trying to upset the Bengals in prime time.
My studio
crashed. Stadium. And with rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels leading the way.
Hopefully that's not a Behringer of bad news of some kind.
28-20.
So Washington is doing a good job of just
I've never seen it do that before.
Zone defenses that Lou Anarumo's throwing out there.
Are we still live?
He's trying different zone combinations to confuse the young quarterback, and Jaden Daniels is very patiently throwing the football where he needs to because his offensive line is giving him plenty of time.
He was completing 75% of his passes coming in.
Are we still live, yo? That was weird. My studio app crashed.
12 out of 13. Play action fake by Jaden Daniels. Now he begins scrambling up the middle of the field.
Daniels running it again.
And
he'll get taken down.
First down. Mark him down at the 36. Here we go. 3rd down and 4 for Washington. Cedric Johnson.
Activate the hot boxes, Ricardo.
Again, that time, really good job. Play action pass. Coverage is good. But, man, there's absolutely no pass rush. And Daniels takes plenty of time, and coverage never breaks down. So he says, all right, I'll just tuck it and run and make it a 3rd and more manageable. And let's see if the Bengals can get him off the football field.
Only the 5th 3rd down tonight. Washington is 3 out of 4. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Quick pass. Caught. Tackle made short of the sticks. DJ Turner brought down McCaffrey about a yard short of the first down.
McCaffrey signaling he's got a first down. That's crazy. He got up and he was signaling he had a first down. I don't see how he figures that.
It is 4th and 1.
Yeah, because Turner hits him immediately. And Washington saying, we're not settling for field goal. We're going right now.
Can the Bengals stop Washington on 4th down and 1? Daniels under
4th and
center.
1. I would hold.
Brian Robinson lines up behind him. At the Cincinnati 33. Daniels backs up into the gun and calls a timeout.
You tried to embezzle some points?
Short timeout.
Fold boxes of Frigidaire.
Calls the timeout with 13 minutes and 35 seconds left in regulation. The Commanders only have 1 timeout left. They're leading by 8. And it's 4th down and 1 at the Cincinnati 33. And they could attempt a 51-yard field goal try, but I would be very surprised if they did.
I don't think Dan Quinn's going to change his mind. He feels like he has controlled the football game offensively. You know, he's converted on 3rd and 1s. 4th and 1, he feels like his offensive line
really like the poise
at the line of scrimmage. Feels like he's got talented, skilled players. He's going for it.
Daniel.
On a 4th and 2 on the opening drive, Washington completed a 30-yard pass. The Bengals defensive players waving their arms, trying to get the crowd to make as much noise as humanly possible. Daniels in the shotgun on 4th down and 1. Brian Robinson is the running back. Daniels fakes the handoff, runs. He's got the
Daniels
first down.
gets it. First down, Commanders.
This is the quarterback. I mean, he's going for the power downhill run between the tackles. I mean, you know, it's a zone read. It's a tight zone read. He basically fakes the dive and says, I'm going off tackle. And he gets Pratt to bite enough, and Hill makes the tackle, but not enough.
90K embezzled.
If Pratt just went for him, might have been able to stop him.
God,
easy for me to say.
Italian,
First and 10 at the 29 of Cincinnati. Daniels hands it off. Robinson stacked up.
Robinson
and
up
pulled
the
out
middle.
at the 28. A 1-yard run for Brian Robinson, but
yeah, I don't know, Tara, on your parlay.
12:50 to go.
Seems like they're going to Robinson quite a bit.
You know,
down the stretch here. They're going with the
this type of
with the veteran
that Jaden Daniels is going to take if he does this type of running
kill this
all
clock.
Season long. Is he going to be able to make it through a season? Well, Washington said this is our best chance to win football games. This guy is dynamic, and we're going to do it.
2nd down and 9 at the Cincinnati 28-yard line. It's a pistol formation for the Commanders. Daniels catches, short drop, looking to throw, swings it into the flat. Robinson with a catch, has a man in front to block a big tight end, and Robinson runs to the 23, 3 yards short of the first down. Logan Wilson made the stop.
Boy,
12-13 clock running here in the 4th quarter.
On and he sustained.
3rd down.
He drove his defender down the football field. I mean, a good 5 yards plus. I mean, you gotta buy a token for that kind of ride normally.
Washington bleeding clock with 11 minutes and 55 seconds to go. It is 3rd down and 4. Daniels sends 2 receivers out to each side of the formation. The rookie QB is ready. Stomps the right foot. Stomps it again. Catches the shotgun snap. Cocks the arm. Throws deep.
On for deep. Left side. Corner.
He threw it
incomplete. Intended for McLaren.
And here comes Austin Seibert to attempt a field goal.
Lou Anarumo said, you know what? I'm going to heat you up. You're going for
it. Seibert coming out to try to make this a 2-score game.
Made the young quarterback throw it maybe a little bit prematurely, therefore a little bit inaccurately, and McLaurin runs out of real estate.
Austin Seibert, a former Bengal, was 7 for 7 on field goal attempts last week to set the Commanders' single-game record. This is a
make it a 2-score game
from the right hash. The punter, Tressway, is the holder. The snap, the placement. The kick by Seibert is on its way. It is good. And Washington has an 11-point lead with 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go. 13 consecutive scoring drives over 3 games.
That's wild, yo.
Where they're trying to score for Washington. We'll take a timeout with 11:30 to go. The Bengals down by 11.
This is over since
20. On the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work.
Right after she left.
Watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at Paycor.com.
All right, I am getting crushed in YouTube land, y'all, but it's 67 likes, just over 2,100 views.
And new era caps. Look for your favorite player's jersey in men's, women's, and youth black or white. Want a football or bobblehead? We've got that too. Open 7 days a week. Located at Paycor Stadium Plaza
I like
level.
Madden as an announcer.
Can't stop by? Then shop online at www.bengals.com/pro-shop.
As the official Wi-Fi and internet provider of the Cincinnati Bengals, Altifiber understands the importance of staying connected. That's why Altifiber provides blazing fast internet, 99.99% reliability, and a next-generation Wi-Fi experience powered by Eero. Switch to Altifiber today and download and upload faster than Spectrum with Cincy's only 2 gig symmetrical speeds. Fiber internet plan starting just $49.99 a month. Visit Altifiber.com or call 513-565-FAST to learn more.
Thank you so much, Danny, for that $10 Valhalla.
Unlimited plans from Mike's Car Wash. The more you wash, the more you save. And you can wash as often as you want. You'll love the value of an unlimited wash plan from Mike's Car Wash. Unlimited plans available at all 40 Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily, 7 to 9.
To the hockey club.
I'm Zach Taylor, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals. We need all of you to be your best for another amazing season. And since cancer is the second leading cause of death for adults in the U.S., prevention and early detection are key.
No, that's what they're going to call it, Up in Smoke. They're going to call it the hockey club
as we team up
this
with
year.
Kettering Health to fight cancer in its earliest stages. Go to ketteringhealth.org/crucial
70 likes, y'all. Appreciate it.
Together.
70 likes.
Well, for the first
I'm not sure, Elishiva. I'm not sure. I didn't last year.
Do not score a touchdown.
I'm going to get back on that Lakers thing for sure.
They do get a field goal, and they lead it 31-20 with 11:30 left in regulation on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Seibert will kick it off. Chase Brown and Travion Williams wait at the goal line to return. Seibert standing 10 yards away. Now he trots toward the ball.
Dynamic kickoff.
And here comes his kick. Very, very high.
$1 million football to the Bengals, and they are in trouble, y'all. They are in trouble.
Now everybody moves. Chase runs to the 20. Big time hit, but he doesn't go down right away. Makes it close to the 30-yard line before being tackled.
I like the
Neither
Yeti
football
name, too.
team has punted the football. Neither football team has turned the football over.
Hockey is cool.
Unbelievable.
I just don't know if I'll do well enough with
Washington has been more proficient with their execution of their drives in terms of points scored. Hence, we have a 2-score game in their favor.
Bengals have had the ball 5 times. They scored a touchdown on their first drive, a touchdown on their 5th drive, settled for field goal tries on the middle 3.
First and 10 from the 30.
That's why they're down by 11 in the 4th quarter. On first down, it's a handoff. Zach Moss.
There you go, Zach Moss.
Trying to turn the left corner, gets to the edge, and picks up decent yardage. He goes out of bounds after running for 5. Sanders still ran him out.
Bengals should play non-Billy Idol.
Lost contain, I mean, he didn't
talking about taking out Joe Burrow? You're crazy, Elishiva.
In a perfect world, he should have done.
You're crazy, girl. That's just crazy talk.
And Moss got the edge on him and picked up half the yards necessary to move the chains.
Second down in about 4.5.
I don't know.
With the clock running in 10:57 to go.
I think we had this discussion the other night about Bigfoot.
Joe has the ball. 4-man rush. His pass caught for a first down.
Caught first down.
Out to the 43-yard line. Pulled in by
Didn't we just have the Bigfoot discussion in a Dodger stream chat?
It was Mike Gesicki. Yeah.
So the Bengals on the pass to Gesicki pick up the yardage. Burrow now throws. Great catch there.
The middle.
This time it was Yossi Bosch reaching way behind his body and somehow sucking it into his chest at the Washington 42.
Yeah, you called it, Dan. I mean, you wanted Joe to go there, and he did. And
Bengals line up quickly. They snap it to Burrow. Joe cocks the arm, fires. That one's caught. And it's Gesicki running toward the Washington sideline and going out of bounds with an 11-yard gain.
Boy, and they pushed him out of bounds unceremoniously, and I thought the official might have been reaching toward his back pocket to throw a flag, but to no avail.
Clock running, 9 minutes, 58 seconds to go. The Bengals trying to pick up the tempo, down by 11 here in the fourth quarter. They're lined up 1st and 10 at the 31 of Washington.
I think they're just real tall, smelly people that live in the woods.
A blitz is coming. He gets rid of the ball, throwing it deep. It is caught! Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his second touchdown catch, his second gritty. Touchdown pass number 3 for Burrow.
Burrow to Chase.
And the Bengals pull within 5. They will go for 2.
St. Juice was juiced by Chase. I mean, Chase had more juice than St. Juice did. I'm telling you, he got a little bit of separation. Burrow drops another dime. I mean, unbelievable. St. Juice never turns to find the football. I mean, he never looks. And Jamar Chase makes him pay.
The nose of the ball is at the 2-yard line as the
Bengals will go for 2.
Burrow will line up in the shotgun.
Cut this to a field goal lead if they're successful.
T. Higgins out to the right. Now Moss motions out to the right. Burrow dropping back, rolling right, being chased, throws into the end zone. Incomplete. For T. Higgins. The Bengals are calling for a flag. They do not get their wish, and they're down by 5 with 9:42 to go.
Yeah, T looked at the official and said, man, he reached in there and grabbed. The official said, no, you basically just knocked it to the turf.
Billy Voles think he's partied with Bigfoot.
Kind of justifies what T. Higgins was looking for. I mean, the contact is way early, tugging at the right arm. He can't get his right arm up. It hits him right in the face mask.
If Yetis were real, I am sure someone would have slept with one by now since up in smoke.
We have a timeout with 9:42 to go. The score, 31-26, Washington. Here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
Touchdown! Throughout the 2024 season, each NFL team channel on the SiriusXM app will feature the team's pre- and post-game shows before and after every game.
What's given me confidence is how they've responded to adversity.
Get instant reaction, live interviews, and press conference audio. Now your favorite team's
broadcast. That's what Billy meant up in smoke. Maybe that's what Billy meant.
On the SiriusXM app. All 32 team channels are also available in vehicles equipped with SiriusXM 360L radios.
The NFL Sunday Drive is your home for
Ain't
the
no
2024
party.
regular season.
Caught for the touchdown!
This is Steve Torrey. Join me and Bill Leckus every Sunday at noon Eastern as we take you live to every game.
Ain't
every
no party
touchdown,
like a Billy Voles party, because a Billy Voles party don't stop.
Plus reporters from every game, fantasy updates, and guests live from the locker room. 49ers tight end George Kittle. Catch the NFL Sunday Drive every Sunday.
There would be Yeti porn, says TQ.
Radio, Channel 88 and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
SiriusXM presents a brand new exclusive show with former UN ambassador.
That's it, y'all. I'm calling the police.
I'm
calling the police.
On Nikki Haley Live.
Join me on Nikki Haley Live, a show where we talk about facts, policies that affect your family, stories from the campaign trail, the upcoming election, and maybe a bit about music and sports along the way.
Uh-oh, my studio app rebooted.
Starts this Wednesday at 8 a.m. East on Triumph, Channel 111, and on the SiriusXM app.
Cincinnati fans, hear what Coach Taylor and the players have to say after each game on
Only
the Bengals
pause.
channel. 806 on the SiriusXM
Only Big
app.
Feet.
You're listening to SiriusXM
Only BigFeet.com.
3 touchdown passes for Joe Burrow tonight. 2 of them to Jamar Chase, who has 6 catches for 118 yards. His touchdown grabs 41 yards and 31 yards. However, the Bengals
they still got to stop
down,
Daniels, y'all. They still got to stop the rookie.
2 seconds remaining.
9:42 to go. $1 million football
back
to the Commanders.
On his face mask.
This kickoff will be
the over crushed in this one.
And Washington will have it at the 30-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, the officials have had a tough weekend. There have been a lot of missed calls. I mean, there was nothing that T. Higgins could do with the right arm. I mean, he's trying to make a one-handed catch with his left hand and left arm, and Chin was just ripping his right arm, trying to take it out of his shoulder, for crying out loud. I mean, how can every official on the football field miss that one?
9:42 to go here on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. Washington lines up in a pistol. Now Robinson motions to the quarterback's right. Jaden Daniels with a penalty flag down, catches the shotgun snap. The play is blown dead. Illegal procedure.
Commanders going to back up.
Veteran tight end Zach Ertz moved too soon. It'll cost Washington 5 yards.
That's their first penalty of the game. You talk about playing a clean game. You know, they haven't turned it over. That's the first penalty of the game, and it's with less than 10 minutes to play. They've done a good job on the road.
The noise level rises here at the Jungle. 1st and 15 for Washington. Daniels back to throw. Short pass. Caught over the middle by Ertz. Brought down in space.
Ertz fumbles
at the 30-yard line. Pratt knocked it out. But Ertz got it
and
back.
the Commanders get it.
Man.
Actually, it was recovered by an offensive lineman, Nick Allegretti. Gain went to the 31-yard line.
Anytime in the house, welcome to the street.
Pratt put his helmet and shoulder pad right on the football.
All right, this ball is still just at the 31, a yard further than they started.
Jaden Daniels back to throw. Has time.
Over the middle, wide open.
Caught for a first down by Zach Ertz.
First down, Ertz.
Makes the catch at the 43 to move the sticks. Von Bell in coverage.
Both offenses are in their 2-minute tempo. The Bengals were up tempo, and they were moving. Washington has been up tempo pretty much the entire football game. I mean, they don't go to the huddle. They all sugar huddle a little bit, and Daniels gets the signals from the sideline.
Clock running, 8 minutes and 41 seconds to go. The Bengals trail Washington by 5. The Commanders have it 1st and 10 at their own 43 in what has been a track meet tonight. Jaden Daniels under center, hands it off. Brian Robinson running left. He gets pulled down by Carter.
It's a nice little run on the left side there.
A gain of 5 for Robinson.
Picks up 5.
And the Washington offensive line is doing a good job of coming off the ball. On the outside zones, I mean, they're moving people. They're moving people horizontally. They're moving people off the line of scrimmage. They're moving people where they want to move. They're doing a good job up front.
2nd down and 4 officially. Jaden Daniels under center. Takes the direct snap, fakes to Robinson, rolls right. Jaden Daniels
looking to run it. Gets the corner, grabbed by his arm, and slung out of bounds.
At the Cincinnati
49, he'll be 2 yards short.
3rd down and 2.
Good job by Logan Wilson there. I mean, his football geometry was sound. Jaden Daniels almost said to him, you know what, you underestimated my speed, but Wilson got enough of him. Like you said, Dan.
Big 3rd down here for this Bengals team. They need to stop.
3rd down and 2 in Bengals territory at the 49. Washington's ball up by 5. 7 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. Daniels in the shotgun. 4 down linemen for Cincinnati. Daniels back to throw. Being chased. Passes. Caught. And it's a 1st down. McLaurin gains 5 to the Cincinnati 45-yard line.
Big 1st down.
Yeah.
Approaching 7 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
You know, he's very, very tough to contain.
James Blair, welcome to the Berserkers, General 4, we proud.
A force. You got 2 tight ends to the right side of the offensive line. Pratt gets knocked inside a little bit. Daniels gets outside of him, has a run-pass option, delivers a strike.
This is one of the most impressive rookie quarterback performances I've ever seen, Lap.
I'm with you.
He's 17 for 19.
His decision-making has been on point.
1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 45. Daniels hands it off. We got a penalty flag down. Another false start on Washington.
Early movement.
Prior to the snap. False start. Offense. Number 2. 5-yard penalty. Still.
And a false start. Washington get it back up.
Brown, one of the receivers, flinched. You know, if you're not sure of the snap count, look inside. Don't move till the ball moves. He knocked his team back.
Jaden Daniels, 204 passing yards tonight with a touchdown.
The Bengals could not capitalize the previous time.
Run, don't walk your waiver wire if you're in a fantasy league
Second penalty
and need a good backup.
First down and 15 at midfield. Daniels waits, catches the shotgun snap, pump fakes, and gets sacked.
Sacked.
Nice.
Trey Hendrickson.
Wow.
Wraps up and tackles Jaden Daniels for a 6-yard sack.
Key right there. Clutch sack. Now you got to finish it. Second down and a bunch.
21.
Way off skips. Second down and 2 first downs. 21 yards. I mean, and they're running a play action look. Everybody's sliding, I should say. And man, just right an inside rush. He just took the inside immediately on Coleman and beat him like a drum.
Washington will
15,
go
y'all.
3 receivers out to the left, 2 out to the right.
Empty
McLaurin
backfield.
Is out to the left.
5
Daniels
wide.
on second and 21. Horizontal pass to Brown.
Man.
He runs to the 50.
Brown running
and
through
gets
the
toppled hard by Geno Stone at the Bengals 48.
Oh my goodness.
That's a legal hit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that hit. Washington
Watch out for that tree.
Man, there's nothing wrong with it. He hit totally legally right at the shoulder pads with his shoulder pads.
Here we go. Third down and 13 at the Cincinnati 48. Could we see Washington's punter for the first time in 2 games?
Third and 13.
Get off the field, defense, get off the field.
5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Jaden Daniels barking out instructions over the raucous crowd here at Paycor Stadium. On 3rd and 13, he catches the shotgun snap. Screen pass, same play. Brown will not get the first down. He's tackled at the 39
I was looking for a truck that time.
Boy, they might think about going for it, Dan.
They might go for it here, y'all. Why not?
I think, why not? I mean, he's thinking, all right, if I punt it into the end zone, what the heck? Not that big a deal. I'm not
so
sure.
they're going to go for it here on a 4th and 4. With 4:44 remaining in the 4th.
They're not stopping the Bengals offense
It's
anyway.
a 4-party,
so
y'all.
Whether it's a long drive or a 61-yard drive, they're going to try to win the game or come closer to winning it on offense.
Sure.
Empty backfield again.
At the Cincinnati 39-yard line. Jaden Daniels catches the shotgun snap. Looking, throwing, caught for the first down.
Caught, first down.
Jamison Crowder,
My goodness.
at the 30-yard line.
The composure of this rookie, y'all.
Or was that Zach Ertz?
Well, there was a delayed
Ertz on the
blitz there,
reception.
and Jaden Daniels just held on to the football to the last minute and waited for his tight end to work free in the middle of the football field. Von Bell tried to drive on it, but was too late. Big first down right there.
And it was Zach Ertz. So the Bengals had Washington in a 2nd and 21 situation. Couldn't get Washington to punt. 1st and 10 at the Bengals 30. We're down to 3:45 to go. The Bengals in a
Just
world
don't
of
turn
hurt.
it over.
Here's
Do
a
not
run to the
throw a
right.
pick, Daniels.
Cincinnati will make the tackle after a 1-yard gain for Brian Robinson. Zach Carter brought him down. Washington will take precious time
3:34
off the
clock
now
running.
with 3:30 left.
Bengals
and
with
a
2
5-point
timeouts.
lead.
Bengals have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 3 clock stoppages. Washington has 1 timeout left.
If Washington scores a touchdown, it's game, set, match.
Yep.
So far,
At this
10
point, it would
plays,
still be a
41
long
yards.
field
They've
goal
taken
try,
6:33
but well within the
and
range of
counting
Seibert.
off the clock.
Washington gets lined up with 6 seconds on the play clock. Second
Up
down
by
and 9
5
at the
are the
Cincinnati
Commanders.
29. Jaden Daniels catches. Hands it off. Robinson grabbed by the feet.
They
brought
got
down by
conservative
Sam
here. A
Hubbard.
run up the middle.
Tackled at the 27.
Gonna make it
2-yard
3rd.
run. And once again,
A field
3rd
goal
down and about 7.
keeps it a
for
1-score
Washington.
game. A touchdown probably puts it in the
How many
fridge.
times have the Bengals been there? I mean, 3rd down is
Bears picked the wrong QB once again. This is T. Kubler.
Washington has had a lot of 3rd down and 4 or less. They've only had double digits one time, a 3rd and
75 likes, approaching 2,500
Dejon
views.
Anthony
Thank you so
checks in.
much.
If the football gods are kind, he'll come up with a takeaway.
Billy
2
says, I
minutes
haven't
and
seen
16
the Washington
seconds
look
to
this
go.
good in
3rd down and
years.
7. timeout called.
Timeout, Commanders.
Washington called it. The Commanders are out of timeouts.
Took their last one.
2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Washington leads 31-26.
Well, they let it melt as much as they could. Let the play clock melt. Take the timeout. Run a snap. And they're hopeful of converting on third down. And then 2-minute warning gets burned.
Damn Bengals.
The Bengals have to start using their final 2 timeouts. That's what Washington wants
to do.
The
Bengals defense has struggled tonight up in Smoke. You're right.
Washington attempt a field goal.
They have more than struggled this evening.
Good. If it is good, got to drive the length of the field and score a 2-point conversion to put this thing in overtime.
Washington has chewed
No, I said before the stream that I would have taken Washington and got the 7.
It's not even close. Jaden Daniels is not only the best rookie quarterback in the league, he's amongst the best quarterbacks.
Yeah, during the stream, I predicted that Washington that you should get the point.
That they're running.
Take Washington.
His skill set immaculately.
I missed the under though. I thought it would be under.
15 seconds left. Washington on top.
I missed it badly.
26. Third down and 7.
Daniels 20 for 22 for 229, a touchdown.
Running back. Daniels catches the shotgun snap.
Boom.
He's going to float it high and deep.
Oh my God, corner!
He's got the ball. Did he get
him down?
It's a touchdown.
Yeah.
Unreal. What a throw. He got crushed as he was throwing that football. I mean, he got crushed on a free runner blitz. Man, does he catch it with right foot, right knee?
Right foot.
Does he have control when he goes to the ground? Wow. I mean,
that is a touchdown, baby. My goodness.
That is. He was getting smoked at the delivery of the football.
Welcome to the NFL.
As well, that's not called, really.
Everybody meets the newest superstar quarterback, Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
Right foot, right knee, 2 body parts in, I guess. Touchdown.
37 points on the board. Seibert will try to make it 38. Washington did not score a touchdown last week. Kicked 7 field goals.
12 plays, 70 yards, took 7:32 off the clock, and the extra point is good.
And the Cincinnati Bengals are on the verge of falling to 0-3.
I can't believe the throw and the catch.
2:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. 38-26.
We'll take a timeout. 2:10 to go. 38-26. Washington. On the first down,
number 8 this week, half the league, says Summer O.
Hey, football fans, this is Jim Miller.
And I'm Pat Kerwin.
Be sure to join us tomorrow for Moving the Chains at 3 p.m. Eastern on NFL Radio.
We'll be covering all the action from Jaguars, Bills, and Commanders, Bengals on Monday Night Football and talking with Commanders head coach Dan Quinn.
And whether you want to brag or you
want to
the
next NFL stream on the channel is next Sunday night, y'all. Sunday Night Football.
At 3 p.m. Eastern on Moving the Chains, Sirius XM, NFL Radio, Channel 88.
And then followed by Monday Night Football the day after.
Here's what's happening on Sirius XM Sports.
Closing the book on Week 3 with Monday Night Football in Cincinnati. Catch the call of the Bengals and Commanders beginning at 8:15 Eastern. Stick around for extensive post-game coverage plus a recap of Monday's other game, the Bills and Jaguars, all on your home for football, NFL Radio, Channel 88, and on the SiriusXM app.
Never miss a snap from your favorite school on SiriusXM.
Breaks the tackle, down the sideline he goes.
The top games across the country are delivered right to you no matter where you are.
Wide open at the 25, 15, 10.
From now until Championship Monday, go to SiriusXM.com/college football schedule to find out where to hear your school.
On 4th and 1, that's 53 more.
In your car or streaming on the SiriusXM app.
Cincinnati fans, hear what Coach Taylor and the players have to say after each game on the Bengals channel. 8:06 on the SiriusXM.
My chat isn't loading on my phone app, y'all.
Touchdown, Bengals!
You're listening to SiriusXM.
Watch your Bengals this season on the NFL on CBS, streaming on Paramount Plus. Rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels will be the talk of the nation tomorrow. He has been ridiculous. His first primetime NFL game. 21 out of 23. That's 91%.
What was Daniel's pick in the draft, y'all? Was it like pick 4 or 5?
He's rushed for 40 yards. He's got 2 touchdown passes and a passer rating over 141.
And that last touchdown
What's
throw
up, Taz?
under duress. I mean,
we're ready, man. Padres, Dodgers tomorrow night, man.
Hitting him as he's releasing the football, and he puts the ball that accurately. Unreal.
This kickoff fielded 1 yard deep in the end zone by Chase Brown. He'll take a knee. The Bengals will start from their 30. Down by
Bengals,
12
2:10 on the clock, 2 timeouts. Down by 12.
He never showed up. He's got 3 punts in 3 football games. He's punted the ball 3 times for
that
Washington.
Kid is not kidding around. He's been very impressive.
None in the last 2 weeks, right.
And Cliff Kingsbury is doing a heck of a job for his resume to return to being an NFL head coach. For the job he's done scheming things up for Jaden Daniels. Burrow back to throw. Good protection. Short pass caught over the middle. Running up the middle of the field for the first down. Goes Yossi Bosch, or is it Gesicki? It's Gesicki. I beg your pardon. A gain of about 12. Bobby Wagner with the tackle. And it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Dan. I think offensive coordinator and quarterback, you talk about being on the same page skill set wise and play calling. It's amazing.
We'll take a break with 2 minutes to go. Washington up 38-26 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
2 hours ago, Kyle arrived at the bar.
Hey, what's everyone drinking?
30 minutes ago, Kyle got his friends another round of drinks.
Cheers.
5 minutes ago, Kyle decided to drive home drunk. A minute ago, a law enforcement officer pulled up behind Kyle.
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
A chain of events that began 2 hours ago is about to change Kyle's whole world. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Behind every successful business is a strong leader. That's why the Cincinnati Bengals leave HR to Paycor. Paycor's HR software helps build winning teams and great places to work. We're pumped to watch Bengals history unfold at Paycor Stadium. Find out how Paycor can help your business at paycor.com.
All right, we're not going to get to 3,000 views tonight, y'all. We do have 79 likes.
Choose from Nike sideline tees, polos,
100
and
currently
new
in the
era
house.
caps. Look for your favorite player's jersey in men's, women's, and youth black or white. Want a football or bobblehead? We've got that too. Open 7 days a week. Located at Paycor Stadium Plaza level, North End Zone. Can't stop by? Then shop online at www.bengals.com/pro-shop.
There you go, Nicolette.
With
Nicolette,
unlimited
remember
plans
to
from
tip
Mike's
your
Car
friendly
Wash,
streamer.
The more you wash, the more you save. And you can wash as often as you want. You'll love the value of an unlimited wash plan from Mike's Car Wash. Unlimited plans available at all 40 Mike's Car Wash locations. Open daily, 7 to 9.
Experience the NFL with On Location, the official hospitality provider of the NFL. On Location offers official tickets and unrivaled access to all of the NFL's premier events. With exclusive partnerships with more than 20 NFL teams, On Location brings you up close for all the action, providing fans with unforgettable moments from draft day to Super Bowl Sunday and everything in between. Visit NFLOnLocation.com for more information. That's NFLOnLocation.com.
So next week, y'all, on Monday night, we're doing
the Washington
Seattle
Commanders
Seahawks versus Detroit Lions next Monday
38-26.
night.
The Bengals have the ball
There's
at their
two
own
Monday night games
42.
again next week.
Joe Burrow is throwing
We'll
for
be doing that one.
285
Seattle
yards,
versus
3
Detroit.
touchdowns, no picks, passer rating of 135. And the Bengals are down by a
Rachel
dozen.
Poplowski, welcome to the
defense
Berserkers.
has struggled
General
mightily
Thor will be
tonight.
proud.
Shotgun
Thank you so
snap
much.
to Joe. Deep drop. Now he begins scrambling right. Burrow throws across his body, caught over the middle of the field, and it's going to be a Cincinnati first down.
First down.
He managed to get it to Zach Moss, and Moss is tackled at
that's
the
our first
46
spot of the
of
day.
Washington. The Bengals go no huddle. They try to get lined up quickly. Clock running, 1 minute and 38 seconds to go.
No,
They
I'm
need
not
a
going to do the
touchdown,
Cowboys, Taz.
recover
I'm
an
doing
onside kick, score
Dodgers
again.
Padres
Burrow
on
from
Thursday.
the pocket, checks it down to Moss. Brought down inbounds at the 46 by Bobby Wagner, who has a bunch of tackles tonight.
Tried doing like multiple streams
1:24
last
to go.
year,
The
y'all,
clock
and I don't
is
think it's
running.
fair to the viewer.
Bengals have 2 timeouts left, but
I don't think it's
they're not
fair to the
using one
viewer
yet.
to not participate
Second
in the
down and
stream
10
and
at
just
the
leave it
Washington
running on
45.
autopilot.
2 deep safeties, as you would expect. Burrow scrambling right, gets away from a possible sack, throws across his body, and it is caught
Another
for a
first
first down
down
by Yossi Bosch. Cincinnati's going to call a timeout. Tackle made at the 31-yard line.
Let's talk red zone the other way. Offensively, coming into tonight's game, 9 red zone
Cincinnati
opportunities.
now down to
Washington
one
had
timeout.
3 touchdowns, 33%. Tonight, 3 red zone opportunities, 3 touchdowns, 100%. Instead of 1 for 3, 3 for 3.
Tomorrow.
We'll take a timeout. 1:05 to go. Washington leads 38-26 on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network.
A fifth third better means we put in 166.7%.
What does that mean?
Well,
could
at
be
Fifth
somewhere
Third
else.
Bank,
There
our
seems to
name
be
equals
one every year, right? That
166.7%.
team that goes
so that's how hard we work.
from
that
worst
means
to
free
first
checking,
in their
no hidden
division.
fees, and helping to protect our
Could
identity.
the Commanders
Explain
be
it in
that team?
Bengals terms.
It's like back-to-back AFC North titles.
Impressive.
It's like the roar of the jungle.
Hooday!
It's like their quarterback swagger.
Come on, nobody's that cool.
That's what a fifth third better means. This is banking a fifth third better. Fifth Third Bank,
We're
National
trying
Association
so
member
hard
FDIC.
to get to 3,000 views, y'all.
Skyline's now the official chili of the
27-25.
Cincinnati Bengals. And that has fans celebrating all over town.
Is that a real song? Hey, Mo Plaza, welcome to the
Hey, to
Berserkers.
celebrate a Bengals win, then
General
Skyline
Corley
chili.
Brown.
Stop by your neighborhood Skyline on game day and Coney up, Bengals Nation. It's Skyline time.
At Kettering Health, we're devoted to you, walking alongside you on your journey to better health. Whether you're battling cancer, overcoming an injury, facing surgery, or just looking for a doctor who
82
truly
likes,
cares about you,
2,700
we'll be
views.
a shoulder to lean on. We give everything so you can focus on keeping your world turning. Even if the unexpected happens, we're supporting you to be your best. Kettering Health. Find care now at ketteringhealth.org.
The Jungle Zone, powered by Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky Toyota dealers, is the ultimate pregame spot. Swing by before every regular season game for music, food, drinks, and family fun games. And make sure to check out the latest Toyota all-wheel drive and electrified hybrid models on display. Perfect for every journey you take, whether it's to the game or a weekend adventure. For more information, check out Bengals.com/Jungle Zone.
Catcher, I'm back and went down a rabbit hole trying to determine if
Zone.
Jaden Smith was the first famous. Jaden.
1:05 to go on the First Star Logistics Bengals Radio Network. The Bengals have the ball at the 32-yard line of the Commanders. Cincinnati trailing 38-26. Joe Burrow has thrown for 311 yards and 3 touchdowns. The second quarterback in the NFL this year, I believe, to have more than 300 passing yards and
1 minute,
3
5
TDs in a
seconds
game.
remaining.
The other,
Bengals one
Andy
timeout.
Dalton.
That's right.
Yesterday, shotgun snap to Burrow, deep drop. He's going to fire deep toward the end zone into double coverage. The ball is caught by T. Higgins.
What a
Did he get his
catch by
feet
T.
down in
Higgins,
bounds?
but he was out of bounds.
He did not.
Bracketed by 2 defenders on the
Juice, the
interior.
primary guy in coverage there with the safety coming over.
T. Higgins did a good job. He got his left foot in, but his right foot had already tapped down out of bounds. But he made a one-handed catch that was extraordinary with his left hand.
Ridiculous catch.
Unbelievable.
59 seconds to go. Second down and 10 at the 32 of the Commanders. The Bengals go empty. 3 receivers out to the left, 2 out to the right. Safety's playing deep for Washington. Shotgun snap. Burrow sets up, gets away from a hit. Throws toward the near sideline. Yossi Bosch with a toe tap. And he's got a first down before going out of bounds to stop the clock at the 20-yard line of Washington.
Yeah, I mean,
53
he
seconds
catches
on
the
it.
football and he stomped both his feet down. He was going to make sure that he got him down. The official saw that he got him down. Runs a nice route, gets separation, goes airborne, makes the catch. Tap, tap, he's in.
53 seconds to go. The ball is at the 19-yard line. There was a successful onside kick in the NFL yesterday. Dallas pulled one off against Baltimore. Burrow back to throw. Standing in the pocket. Guns it toward the end zone.
Corner.
Early contact.
Oh, calling.
No
and there's
call
the
for
penalty
pass
flag.
interference.
Igbenogany making contact with Yossi Bosch in the end zone with 46 seconds to go.
So this was less egregious than that one
big difference in this football game has been
Chiefs
red
game
zone.
yesterday.
Pass
He wasn't like
defense.
I guess he was holding him. Yeah, about the same. Same deal, y'all.
In the end zone by rule of the
Same deal. This time it was called.
Fourth down.
So the Bengals in the red zone, 1 for 3. This is their fourth
time
opportunity.
It was called. It was not called
Washington,
last night.
3 for 3. Big difference.
First and goal from the 1. Burrow in the gun, Chase Brown to his
Taz,
left.
I see your prediction, buddy.
2 receivers go out to each side of the formation.
I hope
Joe
you're
with
right.
3 touchdown passes thus far. standing at the 6, waiting for the snap from Garrett. Joe catches, fires.
Fires,
T.
corner.
Higgins unable to make a one-handed grab, trying to make a one-handed left-handed catch near the sideline. That stops the clock with 43 seconds to go, 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, and St. Jude's had a pretty good hold on the other arm. he had both shoulders, and he was helping spin him around. One-handed catch, not able to be executed by T.
Right, Bengals need a touchdown, recover an onside kick, score another touchdown.
Put Higgins in motion to the far side.
2nd and goal from the 1. Burrow hands it off. Zach Moss bounces it
right.
Touchdown.
And goes into the end zone
goodness. With 40 seconds.
Oh my goodness. Did our viewer cancel her parlay?
Nope. They're down by 6. So McPherson will attempt the extra point.
Did she cash out her parlay? Moss gets the late touchdown.
Attempt a must-have onside kick. With the new dynamic kickoff rules, you can only attempt onside kicks trailing in the 4th quarter.
That person not
you have to declare in advance that you're going to do it. Here comes the PAT from McPherson. He slams it up and through. 38-33. Washington up by 5. 40 seconds left, and the game will come down to the upcoming onside
not
kick.
To cancel their parlay.
And if they recover the onside kick, they do have a timeout to work with. So, don't necessarily have to just throw incompletions to stop the clock. You'd like to save that timeout as long as you possibly can. But first things first,
Super Bowl,
you got to get possession of the football.
So when Dallas successfully executed an onside kick yesterday, their kicker, Aubrey, placed the ball flat on the tee and then kicked a spinner that one of his teammates was able to corral. We'll see if Money Mac tries that, or if he tries to kick the top of the ball and get a big high hop. Washington will have its hands team out there 10 yards away.
Highest completion percentage in a single game for rookies in NFL history. The name at the top, Jaden Daniels.
Is a record.
21 out of 23.
How about that noise?
McPherson will place the ball straight up and down on the tee. So it looks like he's going to try to kick the top of the ball hard, get it to take a big high hop, see if one of his teammates can tip it to another. Now he changes sides, kicks in the opposite direction, way up in the air. Washington fields it. There's also a penalty flag down. It did not go the necessary 10 yards.
Right.
Zacchaeus fielded it for Washington.
And the flag came out early. I don't know if the official saw it right away that it wasn't going to go 10 yards, but he let that thing fly pretty quickly.
No time ran off the clock. 40 seconds to go. But Washington can take the recovery.
Kicking team number 80. That 5-yard penalty is added to the end of the play. It's first down.
So they can take
the game clock to 39 seconds. 39 on the game clock, please.
Washington can take the recovery of the onside kick, add 5 yards on, snap it once,
so
and
Commander
improve to
ball.
2-1, and drop the Bengals to 0-3. Nobody, I mean nobody, saw that coming.
No way, Jose. And penalties called on Josivas for being lined up in an illegal formation on the onside kick.
An incredible performance by Jaden Daniels will carry the Washington Commanders to an upset victory in Cincinnati.
Well, I'll tell you what, LSU's Heisman Trophy winners both lit it up. I mean, lit it up. But it was a rookie record performance by Jaden Daniels that won the football game.
He passed for 254 and 2 touchdowns. He ran for 40 yards and another. And the Washington Commanders have scored on 14 consecutive drives if you take out 3 drives where they took one snap and took a knee.
Unbelievable.
I'm going to be like 100 views shy of 3,000.
You look at Joe Burrow's numbers,
29
for 38,
3,000.
324 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Likes.
And it's like second fiddle. Are you kidding me? What a game by the quarterbacks. But the defense for Washington supported Jaden Daniels' effort better.
And 3 possessions for the Bengals.
We picked up a few
where they settled for
y'all.
field
We
goal
busted that
tries.
17,000
Going 2 for 3 turned out to be the difference. This was a game where you could not settle for trying for 3.
Right. You're right.
Because you could not stop Jaden Daniels, the incredible Jaden Daniels, and the Washington Commanders.
Dan, neither team punts. Neither team turns it over. Are you kidding? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen that in the NFL.
33, y'all.
In person. I mean, I've never seen that.
Jaden Daniels looks like he's 180 pounds and about 19 years old. I mean, what a draft pick for the Washington Commanders. Maybe Caleb Williams turns out to be great. But right now, if I'm a Chicago Bears fan, I'm thinking we took the wrong guy.
Yep.
And a little Monday Night Football tonight on Valhalla Sports Talk. We'll return tomorrow night for
Washington
Dodgers
38,
versus
Cincinnati
Padres, a 3-game set.
Stay tuned for the post-game show
from Dodger Stadium
on the First Star
National
Logistics
League
Bengals
West.
Radio Network.
National League
This is
West
the
lead
First Star
on the
Logistics
line.
Bengals Radio Network. Bengals football has been brought to you by Paycor, proud to be the official HR software provider of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, it's just
Fifth Third
it's a
Bank.
round number.
Score
Is
big
all.
with Bengals banking. Visit 53.com to join the roster
round
and
number.
earn exclusive perks.
Touchdown, Bengals! Bengals fans, get more of the great content you crave right
so
now
let's
on the
close
Sirius
betting.
XM app. Just search Cincinnati Bengals on the app and tap the favorite star. You not
like
only
I said,
hear the
3
game with your
bets on the
hometown
Commanders,
announcers,
3 on
but
the
you'll
Bengals.
also get access to the pre- and post-game shows. And come back during the week for extra Bengals
In the
content,
kitty.
including coach and player press conferences, special team-specific shows,
Points
interviews,
bets have
and
been
much
paid
more.
out.
It's all on the Sirius XM app. Download it.
Audio is off. Just past 8 o'clock. We'll see you, Taz. We'll see you, man. Billy, thank you, bud. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the subscribers, new and old. Thank you to the members, Berserkers, and the V-Homies. We'll see you, dog catcher. Appreciate it. Crush the Madres. Thank you, Val. This was fun. Good night, everyone. This is Billy. Billy, have a good night, bro. There you go, Mike. 2971. 2971. I'm out, y'all. Good night. Peace.